And now for the most famous words in motorsport.
Drivers, start your engines!
Looking down to the line, green flag goes in the air. 2 by 2 is a head off into turn number 1, and already they're getting racy just past the start-finish line.
The Outlaw.
Wheel man.
You ready to go? Pretty good, man. You ready to go racing?
I'm ready to rock and roll, baby. I've been looking forward to this race for a while. It's Saturday night short track racing. Look at there. Joe Mama has landed on the pole.
Yeah, he has.
Can you believe that?
Good evening, Chris Worrell. Welcome. Happy race day, everybody. Happy race day to everybody out there.
Yes.
It is
Happy
time.
race day.
If I'm not wrong, and correct me if I am, Outlaw, this is our first Saturday night race of the NASCAR season. Did I miss?
I think you're right.
Okay, I didn't think I'd missed one.
You're correct, my friend, and it should be a good one. There's a lot of fast guys going to the back.
Yep.
They failed pre-race inspection today, including Jimmy Johnson and Eric Jones, so it's going to be pretty good. They are going to get a competition caution on lap 40, though.
Yeah. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
That'll help them out, but man, I think that Harvick's going to be maybe tonight.
Yeah. Lots of. I see that Landon Markham of the Dallas Cowboys in Kentucky. A lot of drivers going to the rear. Was they busting them on pre-race inspection here? What happened to your camera, Outlaw? Are you still with me, Outlaw? You still there? Are you still there? Hello.
Yeah, you got me now.
I got you loud and clear. Yeah, you disappeared there from.
My headset just passed away, I believe. So.
No, it was your camera. Your Discord had failed you.
Okay.
They got penalized for inspection problems. Yes, they did, Chris Worrell, a.k.a. Joe Mama. Oh, man, Richmond. What do we know about Richmond?
I tell you what. It's short, fast, and fun to race on iRacing.
Yeah, it is. I think it's a perfect combination between Bristol and Martinsville. It's 3/4 of a mile.
Yeah.
It's not flat. It is banked, but it's not as high as Bristol, and it's a little more banked than Martinsville.
Right.
And,
let's see. Gianni Di Marcelli is here. Thank you, sir, for joining us. We appreciate that. Holly Lawn is with us. Hi, how are you, Holly? Thank you for joining
Miss
us.
Holly.
That's all.
Hello, Miss Holly.
Landon Merkin, how you doing? Joe Mama Danky 7 is with us. That's awesome. Thank you for joining us.
I like to be danky on occasion.
Let's see here. Hello is with us.
What's up, Robbie Dixon? Well, Outlaw, I think tonight might be Kevin Harvick's night. That's a strong chance, man. He was obviously good in qualifying.
That's what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like. Haley's with us. She says, happy racing night, Outlaw Will Man, and where the heck's the guy in the middle? Well, Haley, the Masters is this weekend, and he has people over apparently, and they have a Masters party on that Saturday, and that's where he's at. He could not make it, so he did send me a text and say, "Tell Miss Haley hello."
He did indeed.
So that's what
Gianni, I'm going Joey Logano. I have no bones about it. Joey Logano wins this race tonight. In fact, I'm going to wear the Pennzoil hat just because. What's up, Brian Wilson, Ricky Bobby, hello. Mike Story, good evening. Night racing is the right racing. I concur. I'll go with you on that one, no question about it. All right, so we're about 4 minutes away from green flag here. We do have NASCAR Race View. If you're just joining us for the first time, we watch NASCAR Race View. We have the live stream pulled up, but we cannot show that due to copyright laws. But we do have NASCAR's paid version of Race View. It gives you lap times and gives you computer animation cars where they run on track. It is in real time, so it's not a Bush League operation. It's pretty legit. We do this because there are a lot of people out there that do not have television and only stream on the internet. So we've met a lot of people doing that. Ladies and gentlemen, they are rolling off. Outlaw.
Bill Man.
You ready to go?
I'm ready, buddy.
All right.
I'm ready.
I'm going to go over here and turn off this background. We're going to go to Race View. We'll start out with Kevin Harvick. Let's run down the field real quick. We'll go Kevin Harvick. We'll go Kurt Busch, P2. Let me get a different view here. Let me pull it around to the front. Let's go Joey Logano third as he rolls off. That's my guy. Kyle Busch, some guy named Kyle Busch. You ever hear of him? Hey, Bristol was great, Mike Story. Outlaw put up an awesome vlog of our trip last weekend, and we met a lot of guys from our normal stream, and we had an awesome time.
Yeah, go back check that out. We got a blog up from we got one up from Martinsville a couple weeks ago. Some guys in it too, so check that out. Haley, I will tell them you said hey, and she said she's going to Joe Logano if Kyle Busch can't win, bro.
That's what I'm talking about, Miss Haley. Yes, ma'am.
Haley's coming around for you, ain't she?
Yeah, yes, she is. We have Martin Truex starting in 5th.
Chavi Kingola 22. I like Kyle Busch. Well, Chavi, thank you. I do too.
Hey, let me get this starting lineup here real quick. Austin Dillon 6th, 7th. Chris Buescher, the solid qualifying run. Brad Keselowski 8th. Now this is before anybody drops to the rear. 9th is Paul Menard. 10th is going to be Kyle Larson. 11th is Ricky Stenhouse. My prediction for the first caution of the night right there, that 17 car. Alex Bowman starting 12th. William Byron in the 24 car starting 13th. 14th, Clint Boyer. 15th, we're looking at David Reagan. How did he qualify 15th? I'll never know. 16th, Ryan Preece. 17th, Daniel Hemrick. 18th, Michael McDowell. 19th, Bubba Wallace in the Richard Petty Motorsports car. 20th, Matt DiBenedetto. 21st, Corey LaJoie. 22nd, Ryan Blaney. A tough qualifying effort for Ryan Blaney. He is not on par with his Penske teammates. 23rd, Ty Dillon, who I do have in my fantasy lineup this week. Yes, I said it.
Ty Dillon?
That's right. I didn't stutter. 24th, Ryan Newman. He won a stage last week at Bristol. Come on.
Did you accidentally take something illegal before you fired this thing up this evening?
No. I pass on grass, bro. 25th.
That's a good one.
Landon Castle, 25th. 26th, B. Curry. Who is B. Curry? I do not know this guy. B. Curry.
He's a low short track guy.
Okay. I don't know his first name. 27th, Jeb Burton. 28th, Q Huff. I don't know Q Huff. Who is this guy?
He's another short track guy.
Yeah. Man. Ross Chastain starts 29th. 30th. A lot of people thinks this guy might have a chance to win this race is Denny Hamlin. Eric Almirola's 31st. 32nd, Chase Elliott. 33rd, Daniel Suarez. Jimmy Johnson back here in the back in 34th. 35th, Eric Jones after a good qualifying run. 36th is Matt Tiff. Jones had to go to the rear. And Joey Gase is 37th. That's your starting lineup. We'll go back up to the front here.
He also had to go to the back.
Yes,
so
exactly.
He qualified up front, but he had to go to the back. Yeah. Let's check out some messages here. Mark Schaefer always set in turn 2 when I got to see some action there. I love Richmond, man. It's a nice place.
Yeah, it is.
Jesse Fox, how are you doing tonight? It's his 6th-year wedding anniversary today. Well, congratulations on that.
Congratulations,
Jesse.
6 years,
awesome, man.
They are doing a 4-wide salute to the fans right now at Richmond.
Oh, I love it. Love it. 4-wide salute. The Bear. Welcome, Bear. He says, go get him, William. He is a William Byron fan. That's awesome. William has been running well recently.
Yeah.
Gianni DiMarcelli, I think Kyle Busch can come through and win the race. Kyle Busch can come through any race and win, believe, bud.
No doubt.
Lee Spence, hey, hardcore race fan. How's everyone doing tonight? Lee, we are doing great, buddy. It's a race night. We're enjoying this.
Chris Worrell, not that you're rooting for him. What? I get you, Joe Mama. Yeah, Logano's should be stout.
Ryan, Corey LaJoie is actually not running the face car again. Sometimes the NASCAR race view doesn't update the paint schemes, so that's what you're seeing. That's probably the Daytona.
That was the Daytona. Now, a lot of these more popular drivers, they'll have a current scheme, but
yeah. There's a lot of studs in the back. Better they got busted pre-race inspection. Had to go back through, so they put them in the back of the pack and took their qualifying spots and pit stalls away from them. Brandon Lawless, what's up, guys? Number 83, Jesse Fox. You're welcome. What up, Brandon? Joe Mama. Jesus is with us. Go Almirola. Thank you, Jesus.
Jesus is always with us, Outlaw.
Yes, I agree. Landon Markham. Go Elliott. Elliott had to go to the back. He was one of them. Dixon, me and my girlfriend are getting married in a few months, Robbie Dixon said. Well, congratulations,
brother. My man. Congratulations on that.
I'm excited for this one. I am too seriously. Chase Elliott will get all the way. Nick says. James says. Chase Elliott.
Money.
Linda Markham.
Bank on it.
Competition caution lap 40. Yep.
Lap 40.
Schaefer second. I will second Chase. Hey Jesus, what you doing next Friday? Mike says he will still pass everybody.
You ready to roll? We're getting ready to go green.
Yeah. It will be definitely better than the Richmond race.
Green flags in the air.
Seriously, God is good. That's great. Here we go. Let's go, boys. Let's watch old Kevin Harvick here pull out and see what he can do. I really believe Kevin's got a faster car than everybody tonight. It may be one of those nights. I don't know. I could be wrong.
It could be a night he stinks up the show. That's for sure.
Yeah, but I also think that Denny Hamlin is definitely going to be a factor here.
I'd like to give another shout out to Coach McAmis and his little watch party, chiming in on the YouTubes.
Welcome.
Appreciate you watching.
Butcher that. Welcome, Coach McAmis. Thanks so much. Glad you're with us, big guy. Let's see you get an iRacing rig and come join us in on the fun.
Yeah, we'll give you a little aerial view here of the racetrack, and it's got that dog leg on the front stretch, pretty straight back stretch. Coming out of turn 2 gets kind of tight. If you come out low, it's hard to drive it off hard, so you got to hit that apex just right and sell it down the back stretch.
That's true.
Yeah.
Let's see. I hope these Chase Elliott voters don't jinx them. Yeah, true. Hello says, number 1, we're racing tonight, and 2, I got outside 3 days ago. You have been on it, Hello, that's for sure. And yes, we should be racing after the race.
After this is over?
We'll do a separate stream for that.
Yeah, so we'll shut down this stream after this is over and fire up another one and hit the track ourselves shortly after this.
Yeah.
What about Kurt Busch right here? What do you think about Kurt Busch tonight?
God, I'm loving me some Kurt Busch, man. Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm a Busch guy. I like Kyle and Kurt.
You like him Busch brothers?
Yeah, I like him Busch boys. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Some got to watch tonight. I'm telling you right now. Another guy, and I forgot to mention this earlier.
Talk to me,
Martin Truex Jr.
Well, he's in 5th right now.
Watch out for Truex. They was talking on the pre-race show that they're really expecting him to jump to the front tonight and be a factor.
A force.
Yes.
A force.
Yes.
Well, he usually does run well here. That's for sure. Hello is voting for Xfinity on Richmond if we hit the iRacing track tonight.
I wouldn't care to do a Richmond
Not
race.
opposed to that.
I love Richmond. Richmond's probably one of my favorite tracks to race on here.
Yeah. Everybody, I just want to announce Peyton Rogers is in the house. Peyton Rogers is in the house tonight. What's going on, Peyton?
Good afternoon, Peyton.
Peyton is my daughter's boyfriend. I think. You guys still together?
No.
Okay. Just checking.
He's just here 'cause he wants to be.
Just checking.
Tell Peyton to pop down there and say hello to everybody.
Hey, Peyton, they want you to stop in and say hello.
Put your hat on. You look scraggly. Go.
You guys been to the Rod Run and Pigeon Forge, Joe?
Come on.
I don't particularly care for it, but my dad loves it.
Peyton Rogers, everybody. Gotcha.
How's it going, Peyton?
Yeah.
How's it going, big guy?
There is a Peyton Rogers sighting. All right, Joey Logano, my man, as I tend to keep track of, he is almost 2 seconds. 2 seconds behind. No. Now, did you already talk about that? Dad goes down quite often.
Yeah, I still am Dad.
Gotcha. Yeah, Dad goes down quite often, Joe. And Joe, again, man, it was good to see you at Bristol the other day. Enjoyed the heck.
Yes, sir.
Even though it was brief and passing, it was still fun to see you. Just spent the weekend.
Was this weekend the Rod Run, Joe? I guess it was. Was that Denny Hamlin coming through the field?
Well, let's check out Denny. Let's scroll back here and find that 11 car. Where you at? There he is in 25th. He's up 5 positions.
Elliott, Almirola, Hamlin, Eric Jones, Matt Tiff, Daniel Suarez, Jimmy Johnson, Joey Gase all had to start back.
All in the rear, yeah.
Jason Kinzer, thank you for joining us. Y'all going to race open or fixed? We usually race fixed setups. And for those that do not know, after last night, the rules committee got together, and basically we are going to change things up a lot. Matter of fact, it's actually rather, I don't know, shocking, I guess you could say with the word. But the thing we're going to do, if you want to see the new rules, go to Twitter, _Flying Aces, and look at the rules.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about that later on tonight.
Yeah, we'll talk about that much later on. Hello says, what does your family think of the big YouTube channel? I'll be honest with you, my wife is making some dinner and she could care less. But anyway, we have fun with it.
Yeah. My wife is actually very supportive. She actually comes up with some of the ideas that we do. So she's very proactive in the channel. She likes to interact with me and kind of help me along and help try to better the channel. So she does a really good job with it. She's more proactive than JW's wife is.
Yeah, although Amber, my wife, just stepped in and said, I do support you. And I thank you for that, dear. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so we got Eric Jones looking inside of his teammate here. That is Denny Hamlin. Again, this is for 25th position, so nothing really significant going on. As right now, it looks like we're just basically running single file around the track as these drivers are trying to feel their way out through. We're working lap 13 of 400, and lap 40 will be a competition caution. Truex is in 5th place. Right here is Martin Truex.
Yeah, I think they are. I think they're actually just going to try to get to lap 40 first, and then just kind of do that.
Tony Mullins, leave Amber Lynn alone. I will do that, Tony. I certainly will.
You better listen to Big Tone, son.
She's a sweet gal. I'll let her be. I won't pick on her. What is the Twitter hello? It is at _Flying Aces. Good evening, Greg Sweet. Good to have you back in here. Racing Kings in the house. Pulling for that Martin Truex Jr.
Yep. James wants to know if you'll put it on Chase Elliott.
You better believe it, man.
Let's check out Chase Elliott.
If you are new to our race view watch parties, we'll put it on about anybody you want. If you have a favorite driver and you want to check them out, see where they're running in the field. He is 29th. He is almost 17 seconds behind our leader, Kevin Harvick. We'll give you an aerial view of where he's running on the track in relation to the leader. Let me find.
Doesn't look like he's making up as much ground as Hamlin and Jones now, and Suarez.
Chase is in turn 2, and Kevin's entering turn 1. So Chase will be in jeopardy going a lap down here. If maybe by the competition caution. We'll see if he can find some speed.
Yeah. Looks like Kyle Busch made up to P3 behind his brother.
Yep.
But they're still 2 seconds behind. Behind the Harv.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be. I think they're really gonna have trouble with old Harv tonight.
Yeah, he's.
But I tell you what, who did you pick to win this thing on Fantasy Racing?
Who did I pick to win? A guy named Joey Logano. I already stated that.
You picked Logano?
Yep.
I actually got Hamlin winning it. I left him in there. I just got a feeling that he's running too good right now. He ran really well last week, and I think that he's really gonna. I think he's gonna do it tonight.
Yeah, Brian Wilson makes a good point here. Speaking of the 32 car, his hauler driver has his own YouTube channel and kind of chronicles the life and events of getting that hauler to the track. That is cool to see.
I've seen those channels with the dash cams and stuff. It's pretty awesome. I've seen those.
Almirola, yes, we can go to Eric Almirola. He's running in 27th. Let's see where he is in relation.
He said, "Can you put up the God of Racing Almirola, please?"
Yeah.
Almirola lasted more than 2 laps tonight.
That's right.
Last week at Bristol, Byron took him out on lap 2, got a little loose and jumped up in and put him on the wall and broke something on the front end. He just couldn't get back out there.
Yeah, he did.
So that was rough. Could you imagine going, to a race weekend like that, putting all that practice in, doing all the hours worth of preparation on that car, and then come up 2 laps into it and something like that happen? Frustrating that would be.
That would be tough. I would hate to
Jason Kinder said his hometown's going to get it. Denny Hamlin. So Jason must be up from
Chesterfield.
Chesterfield, that's right. Up near Richmond there.
Yeah.
Jason, why are you not at the race?
Yeah, man. If I was that close, I'd do everything I could. We've made the trek up to Richmond several times. It's a great track, great facility. However, there is a threat of rain, or there was earlier. I think it's cleared out by now. We should be good to go.
Well, I've been to 2 out of the last 3, and I missed church a lot lately, so I decided I better not even try to do this. So I'd rather just lay low and do a watch party tonight. Yeah, and that's what we're doing. Let's see, Racing Legend. He wants to see William Byron.
We're going to find Bill Byron. He's up to 11th. He's up 2 spots from where he started.
We don't talk about that disaster last week, Outlaw. We'll do our best not to anymore. How about that?
Yeah.
Chase Elliott got screwed last week, Landon says. James Connington, he got screwed. Boys, Chase lost it fast last week. But let me tell you something. They didn't really show it a lot on TV last week, but the fastest car the whole race, by far, Kevin Harvick.
Without a doubt.
He was rolling. Boys, he was starting the back, of course, every time because he was multiple laps down. He would have to start in the main back. Mm-hmm. And during a long green flag run, he'd come up there and all the way up. He actually passed the leader one time on a green flag run. He passed the whole field from the back. But every time that caution come out, he would be really close to the top 5 every time. So Kyle is running P3 right now.
Yes, he is. We'll give a little shout out who I believe if I'm going to pull up my fantasy racing, I may have put Chris Buescher in there as well.
Buescher's supposed to be. Buescher had a strong car last week. He had a top 5 car until he had something break last week.
Had some problems late. Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah, and I hate that. But Buescher don't look now. But I think KB's passed Kurt for another P2. So look out.
Yeah,
he's on the prowl.
He's 1.5. He's closing in.
Full crowd at the track tonight, according to the TV screen. Yes. We'll just leave it at that. But there's a decent crowd at the real race. Mark, thank you for joining us tonight, buddy.
Here's my fantasy lineup, Outlaw. I've got Martin Truex Jr. Martin Truex Jr.
Good pick, I think.
Eric Almirola.
Good pick.
He's pretty good at Richmond. Daniel Suarez. I may regret that one. Chris Buescher and Eric Jones.
I think all those guys are going to be solid.
And then in my garage, I've got Jimmy Johnson. Stage 1 winner, Kevin Harvick. Looks like I might be onto something there.
Yeah.
Kyle Busch, winner. Stage 2, Joey Logano, winner. That's my fantasy picks for tonight.
Me and you's very close on the picks there at the end, but I'm going full throttle tonight. I need to gain some points right now, so I'm using up some of my starts. So
some
I'm
of your heavy
Kyle
hitters?
Busch.
Good call.
Yeah, I'm going Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Kurt Busch, Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano. In my garage, I have Martin Truex Jr. So I'm really banking trying to get some points tonight.
Yeah.
Harvick, winner stage 1. Kyle Busch, winner stage 2. Denny Hamlin, winner stage 3. That's what I'm doing. So
he could definitely pull it off.
There.
Developing story here. Kyle Busch is 6/10 behind the leader.
Oh, boy, he's running him down, ain't he? I think traffic's got a lot to do with that, too, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Could be.
Yeah.
Let's see. Full crowd, 18 P2. Bristol looking. Oh, Bristol was it was a disaster last week on the crowd. I don't know why people don't go to that race anymore. The racing was absolutely fantastic. God, it was one of the best races of the year. I just don't understand. Boys, Kyle Busch is diving in turn 1.
Let me just say it, new leader right now.
Is something wrong with Harvick?
No, I just think he's tires, and I think Kyle's got a better long-run car.
Look at that.
Yeah, we're 9 laps away from the competition caution. Hello, Tanner Nowell. What's up, man?
Hey, Tanner. Chavi says his top 5 were Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, Harvick, Jones, Truex, and Logano.
Good
you
choices.
Can't go wrong with that.
No, good choices. I guarantee 3 out of those 5 will be top 5, no doubt. What was y'all first NASCAR memory? When did y'all start watching? I can remember the Petty roll down the fence in Daytona 500 first year, close to 19. Steven, for me, it's very clear. 2004. This guy over here to my left, he goes by the Outlaw, dragged me. Literally, not literally, but figuratively, made me go to Atlanta and watch a race with him. I had no interest in it, but I felt sorry for him, so I went with him. And from lap 1, I was absolutely hooked. Absolutely hooked. I saw Ryan Newman in that all-tail car come down the backstretch at Atlanta, and I was like, my goodness gracious, why have I missed this my entire life? And from that moment, I was absolutely hooked. The pre-race stuff was incredible, and I don't know. And look,
Dale Jr. won that race, didn't he?
Dale Jr. did win that race.
Dale Jr. won that race. Let's get to some comments, and I'll answer that question.
Okay.
In the past, you couldn't get a ticket, Bristol. That's true, Matthew. But, man, I got a free ticket, actually, the other day.
Yeah.
Let's see. I see the Colt go, Superman go. Thank you for joining us, Icy. Haley, can we see the 22 car, please?
You bet. You better believe it. He's running for
Joe
it.
Gibbs, Penske Domination to right. Pineapple's 21's with us tonight. I think Pineapple's go Candyman, he says. So he's a Kyle Busch guy. I like that. Chief Walker is with us tonight. Hey, Chief. Thank you for joining us. Chop says the Harvick 01 win was his first, I believe, what he's talking about. JW Outlaw. I have a new sponsor for y'all if y'all want to make it, and it's similar to John Deere, Tanner says.
I'm all ears, brother. Go.
Yeah. My first NASCAR memory, my dad was a big NASCAR fan. I remember in mid-'80s, faintly, Bill Elliott winning the $1 million, and my dad loved it. I just remember seeing that. But my first race memory, actually sitting down and watching a race, was I think Bobby Allison beat Davey in the Daytona 500, I think in 1988. I remember watching that on CBS. And then I remember watching Davey Allison winning, I think maybe 91. And from that point forward, I remember a lot of races. So I think that was one of my first ones.
Yeah. We got a competition caution in 3 laps.
My first race, Tony there, Big Tone, took me to my first race. I believe it was 1995 spring race at Bristol. And I fell in love. I mean, I already liked it, but it just brought it to another level. So, Tony, Tilda,
you can blame them for the madness.
You're partly responsible for everything that you see here tonight, and I blame you, but that's okay. It's a good blame. So there you go.
All right, we have a competition caution in a lap and a half, so we'll go under caution. All right.
Did Elliott go lap down?
No, I think he's still good. He's just 21 seconds back. I think now. Let me see where he's at here on
Is that the 22 or the 2 car you got that?
I had the 2 car. No, Chase is still on the lead lap. He's still good to go.
Did you put that on the 22 for Haley?
I did earlier, yes. We'll go back here.
Just making sure.
Working lap 39. Working lap 40 right here.
Says, awesome. Once you go, you just can't describe the smell and the sound. First race of any kind was 1991 All-American 400 when DW won.
Ooh.
Next week, he took his famous flip in the Pepsi 400. That's amazing. But you are right, Steven. When you go to these races, there's nothing like the sound and the smell that you get from these races, and the cars are so much brighter and stick out so much more in person than do on TV. The TV just does not do justice.
True. Hey, Tanner, now, I have thought about Tractor Supply. We have a local one here, and I pass it every day on my drive to work, and I have thought about Tractor Supply several times for an iRacing sponsor. May look into that. Good suggestion, man. Great suggestion. All right, we are working the caution flag. It's competition caution. Going to pull the race view out here and watch these guys and head down pit road. See who. Surely no one will take a wave around. Jason Kinzer, 92 All-Star, yeah. Kyle Petty,
92 All-Star race is one of the major races in the history of NASCAR that really set the tone for the popularity in the 90s and 2000s. But it was the first night race at Charlotte.
One hot night, I believe it was labeled.
That is one race that everybody needs to go back and rewatch. It was just the last lap was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that, Jason.
Man.
That brought back a lot of memories. I love that.
Yeah, that's what our channel's about. A lot of racing memories and how people got into racing and sharing racing stories.
Guys, if you're new to the channel and you're just tuning in to watch, this is what we do. Try to do it every week during the Cup races when we're home and not at the track. So we'd love for you to subscribe to us and give us a big thumbs up. If you like what you see, it goes a long way, and we really appreciate everybody joining us tonight. Thank you so much. Actually, really close to 2,000 subscribers, so we're really looking forward to that. We're going to do a special 2,000 subscriber show here before too long, and man, I'm just looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Look live, 24 in the house. I won a free ticket to a Daytona truck race in 2002. Was hooked after that. Heck yeah, man. That's awesome. Thank you for joining us, Look Alive.
Hey, new subscriber, Melissa Ramada. Thank you, Ms. Melissa.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Hope Kyle would not spin junior in 09.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think that was 08. That was 08. We was there, wasn't we?
Yes, we were. We most certainly were.
We was in Richmond the night that happened. And man, I tell you what, it was electric. After that, it was insane.
Yeah,
I had my yellow Kyle Busch shirt on. I've told this story several times. I really felt uncomfortable after the race, walking back to our vehicle wearing my M&M shirt. You could only imagine the grief I was taking, and I mean, there was people out there that was, how would you describe them, brother?
Hostile.
In a rage.
Yeah, hostile.
And I really was a little uncomfortable with my stuff on. I really was.
Yeah.
To think they could light a track that big was amazing as an 11-year-old. Just all the flash bulbs and the stands were amazing. Yeah. They also out reflected decals on the car the first time. Yeah.
That's correct.
It was just a different era, a different man, it was just amazing. And I think it hooked a lot of people. I really do. The late 80s, early 90s was a really great time for NASCAR. It just exploded during that time.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Hopefully someday we can see it thrive once again and get back to somewhat close to that level. But as most pro sports are, it's cyclical. Sometimes sports go through a downturn and then they come back up for various reasons.
Yeah. I
think the NBA went through that after Jordan retired.
Yeah.
Kind of went through a lull, and there's some guy named LeBron something helped revive the league, and I don't know if you've heard of
Shane Dill's with us tonight. Hey. Shane, just started watching race from the beginning. I'll join y'all when I catch up. Go live broadcast. 10-4, Shane. Thank you, buddy.
Give a little shout out to Shane Dill, Sugar Shane Dill. He is watching his daughter go to prom tonight. And
that is awesome. I can't believe it's prom season already.
It is prom season. It is upon us. Speaking of what's upon us, the restart. the restart.
You're right, Robbie. Jimmy is on the move. I just hope he's not doing too much, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Chavi said he's got Keselowski in his garage.
Not a bad choice.
He runs good here. He runs good here.
Tanner Nell wants to know what you think of a Tractor Supply Company sponsorship.
I was gonna get to that. I don't have any new sponsors right now that I'm really excited about other than the Hunt Brothers Pizza. So I've got things in the work with that, and I'm gonna stick with Hunt Brothers right now. But hey, Tractor Supply would be a great sponsor for a car. Federated, Tractor Supply right now is my two favorite. They've actually donated some things to us, including Hunt Brothers Pizza. They're sending me a free die cast, so I'm excited about that.
So you got to remain a little loyal.
Got to remain loyal to those guys.
Yeah,
so
until the money dries up. Until the money dries up.
Yeah, when the money dries up, I'll switch gears. But right now, I'm loving me some Hunt Brothers Pizza.
ZZQ says LeBron need to do what LeBron needs to do to make LeBron happy. I'm sure you are correct.
That's true, ZZ.
Matt Shields, yep. Boyer hit the nail on the head there. $300 still for a hotel room in Bristol is ridiculous on race weekend.
That's true, but I mean that's not everything.
No.
That's keeping them away from the track. Rusty Wallace was my favorite driver in '93 when he flipped Daytona and Talladega 56 while upside down Earnhardt turned him. I remember that, Jason. If you go back and watch Dale Jr. download a couple of weeks, Rusty Wallace, he tells that story, and it was a lot of inside information. It was really awesome to hear him tell that story.
I'll tell you what's not ridiculous. What's not ridiculous is Joey Logano gaining on the leader. He's running P2. He's
watch your mouth.
About 3/10. Now, Martin Truex looks to be pretty hot here on these new tires. Chris Buescher has maintained a top 5 position. He's in 4th, just past Kevin Harvick. Yes, let me say that again. Chris Buescher just passed Kevin Harvick.
Yeah. Chad Fellini, thank you for joining us. What lap we on, bro?
We're working lap 49. 49.
We had a competition caution at lap 40. We just went back green, and we're working on lap 49. Chavi King signed Luke Walton. Okay. T-Ben's Outlaw should use Cheesy Crotch as a secondary sponsor. Yeah, that was wild that night. Now I have a big question. Y'all follow those rules, please. Okay, will do.
Which rules are you talking about?
I'm assuming the new rules we posted on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
Or iRacing.
Yes, without a doubt. Hey, new subscriber. Bootleg. New subscriber.
Bootleg.
I'm as bootleg as it gets, man. Thanks for joining us, Bootleg.
That's right, Bootleg. Yeah, anybody that's a new subscriber, you're going to get L Jr. up on the screen with your name up as long as you have on your account that it shows that people can look and see who you're subscribed to. If you don't have that private, it will show you that on the screen here. So, would appreciate if any new watchers are watching. If you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button and give us a big thumbs up. We would appreciate it, guys.
Speaking of thumbs up, Paul Menard.
Thank you, Chad.
Paul Menard running P8. Yeah. You don't see that every day.
You don't see that.
You do not.
Tanner Nowell says 2,000. Boys, we've hit 2,000 subs. Right off the bat.
Wow.
Tanner, thank you for that information. We are there. Congratulations on that, bro.
Yeah. Thank you.
Congratulations on that.
Jason Kinzer, now a friend of the Aces.
Thank you, buddy. Tommy says, do y'all think Richmond will have a 3-wide finish with the top 3? I don't know about 3 wide, but they might be on each other's bumper. It's kind of hard, and speaking from experience by racing at Richmond on iRacing, you can't hardly go 3 wide at Richmond at all.
It's a wide track, but the racing groove will not allow it.
Yeah, the guy on the guy on high side cannot make it, cannot physically stick with the 2 on the low side, making it around the turns. It's impossible.
Yeah, just about impossible.
Mike Story says he has. I have thumb number 20 to give. Just waiting for number 19. Throw that thing on number 19.
Number 19, 1.6 behind. Let's look at him.
Thumb up over.
Look at there. There he is, boys and girls. Running P3. Very solid top 5 position right now.
That is awesome. Tanner says, congrats. That is awesome. Only 14 months and 2K subs. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Tanner. Hey, look, you guys are the one that's making it possible.
That's it.
And we really appreciate everything you guys do. Seriously, we say that every night, but we don't just say that. We really mean it.
We make no bones about it. We don't stream just to gain subscribers and things like that. We do it because we're race fans and
that's right.
And love chatting it up with everybody about racing. watching it and talking it up.
We have been hardcore race fans. Well, I've been a hardcore race fan for
longer than me.
I said, way longer, but no. Can we go to Blaney, please?
Absolutely.
Raider 63 says.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining us, Raider. Now, I will give this guy credit. In 2004, I did take him to that race. I really didn't think he was enjoying it that well. He was very quiet. He wasn't very emotional. But after we got out of that race and was on the way home, something clicked in this guy, man. He just could not believe what he just witnessed, and it's been an absolute addiction ever since that April, or so I guess it was March. Wasn't it?
It was March. It was late March.
March of 2004. He's been a different guy with NASCAR. It's just been an absolute addiction with this guy. It's actually been worse than me. I'll be honest with you. He just, it's bad. It's an addiction.
I wound up going to 9 more races that year, and several of them, or a couple of them, were without you.
Yeah, he actually attended 10 races in 1 year. So that was
first year. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I went to maybe 8 that year. That's about the most I've ever been to. Was 8 or 9, I believe. But yeah, he got addicted and went overboard and has not stopped. So it's been real fun along the journey with him. That's for sure. And it's been fun being with him every night too. I know we argue a little bit every now and then on iRacing, but man, we have a blast. We really.
It's because you wrecked me.
Don't get me started. We're not going there. This is a watch party.
Oh, gotcha.
Chris Buescher in 4th place.
Yeah,
Dan Con says.
Yes, he is.
Dan Con, thank you for joining us, big guy. Thank you so much. Daniel Hemrick fans back. I had alternate accounts to get to 2,000. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.
Appreciate that, buddy. James Winter, think Kevin Harvick is going to win. James, he's got a fast car.
He does have a fast car. And right now he's sitting in 5th, and he's not been able to get around Chris Buescher. What, son?
They could be making some adjustments to that unit right there.
You go ask him. Call him. Call Mandy.
They're going to be making some adjustments.
Yeah.
So what's he need, bro?
He's wanting to know if Lucas wants to play Call of Duty with him.
I think well, I don't know. Is Luke in the house, or is he over there at your house?
He's not at my house. He's not at my house.
I don't know. I'll have to check and see.
Yeah.
What if Chris Buescher finishes the season making the playoffs since 2016, the Foggy Pocono race? Yeah.
Yeah. The Foggy Pocono race.
I can see Chris Buescher actually winning a race in this package. I mean, he's driving really well, and this package kind of levels a lot of the playing field out, but I can really see him winning. When he was in that 34 car and he got the win in the fog at Pocono, I mean, that was an absolute fluke. Yeah. We all know that. He was junk, but I can really see him with this race team.
Yeah.
Brad Daugherty and that bunch, they put the money into it. They've got a big time sponsor with Kroger.
Mm-hmm.
They actually have more sponsors than anybody. One I read one time, not too long ago. They've got the money to be competitive. They actually got all the machines that every other team has in their shops, and they're very competitive. So I look for him to do nothing but improve and get up there and win some races. I really do.
Because he's a talented driver.
Heck yeah,
he really is. I think
and
Jack Roush.
Priest is the same way.
Yeah, Priest is the same way. Jack Roush may have messed up and not put Buescher in that car instead of Stenhouse, or even held on to Buescher instead of Ryan Newman.
Yeah. Dan Con, we're doing great today, buddy. We're having a great day and just enjoyed some sunshine here today. Actually, perfect weather. Got a little yard work done this evening, and just come in to watch the race. So we're actually doing well.
Yeah.
Walk Talk 21. Hey everyone, how we doing? Just returning to my hotel room after spending the day at the Masters. All right, Walk Talk. That's awesome. How was that?
Heck yeah, man.
I bet that was awesome.
That is pretty dang cool. Not many people get to say that. Not everybody can just say that.
No.
Where is the tribute scheme at? Which one you talking about, WinVal? The tribute scheme. I'm not sure what you're talking about there, brother. If you could clarify a little bit, we might be able to answer that.
NASCAR, just checked Social Blade. Congrats on 2K. Thank you, NASCAR Z. Thank you so much, buddy.
Yes, Joey's in P2 there, Tanner. Yes, he is.
I don't think anybody's got anything for Kyle right
now. No, not right now.
He's 2.2 stacks ahead, so.
Well, as we saw earlier, Kyle did run up and chase down Harvick, who had a massive lead. So
yeah,
we'll see if Joey can do the same. He's 1.5 seconds. And Truex is 2.5, and back in 4th place is Harvick at almost 5 seconds back, 4.7.
Oh, they want to see the Sam Bass tribute scheme on the 66 car.
Yeah.
I don't know if it. Do you think it downloaded?
I don't know. Let's find out. Let me find the 66 car. I highly doubt it. NASCAR Race View is not the most current on. No.
Yeah, some of these still has the Daytona scheme.
Yeah,
So they
exactly.
don't update the paint on this very often.
No.
Do we think Harvick will replace Darrell in the booth? Not next year. I think Harvick's got
no.
three, four, 5 years.
Harvick's got 5-6 more years left driving.
Yeah, he's said that in the past. He absolutely loves driving. He's the most competitive now than he's ever been in his life.
That's true.
Though. I mean,
he's
I
only
don't see him stepping away.
What is he? 43, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's in his early 40s.
He's better now than he's ever been. I don't think he'll step away anytime soon.
Yeah. Logano cut it to 1.3.
Yeah.
Just watching.
Yeah, Steve.
Here.
I don't think the 66 has that paint scheme. Walk talk, it was pretty good. He said Tiger's in second place, 2 shots behind the leader. Molinari is leading. Phil is way back there at 6 under, around 8 shots off the lead. Man, that'd be awesome to see Tiger Woods win the Masters again. I've not seen that.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this. Golf is better when Tiger Woods is in contention.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
We got cousin Stephen Short, who is a diehard.
Yeah, he's a diehard Tiger Woods guy.
fan.
Yes, he is.
I told him one time back during all that scandal stuff that he'd never be a winner again. I might be eating my words.
Yeah.
I made a major, like the Masters. I don't know a lot about it, but I know they bind them up in to the majors and all that stuff. I don't think he's won a major since then. I don't know. I could be wrong.
They have 4.
NASCAR dude 12 and 95 and 22 says, hey NASCAR dude, how are you today?
Thanks for joining us, big guy. Truly appreciate that. 12 and 95 and 22. So he's a Blaney and a Di Benedetto and a Logano fan.
Yes, sir. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, look, I've had multiple drivers over the year. I love me some NASCAR. I just love NASCAR.
Dan Kahn's got a great question here. And, man, this could be double digits. He asked about how many do we think Kyle could win before Homestead. I literally think the guy could win 6-7 more races before Homestead. He's that good right now.
I think Kyle will wind up with about 7 or 8 wins this year. I really do. Now, whether or not he can get that thing dialed in for Homestead or not, I don't know. Based on last year, they're going to have to do some big-time changes to that car when they get down there if he's in the Final Four, because he was not competitive compared to the other 3 last year.
True that. True that. Look at Eric Jones here in my fantasy lineup, up to 14th. After starting at the rear of the field.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm sure
Matt's driving that money line car.
Yeah,
have you seen that? It's
I have.
Beautiful.
I am. I'm watching the TV broadcast. Chad Fellini, Tony Stewart.
Not him.
Tony Stewart, still the greatest ever. I don't know about ever, but
that's your buddy, ain't it?
Man,
Tony Stewart.
I do not like Tony. I did not like Tony Stewart. Let me rephrase that. I did not like Tony Stewart when he was racing. Multiple reasons. 2 times I have hot passes in NASCAR. Once at Martinsville and once at Darlington. I'm in the drivers' meeting, and I'm also in the infield garage at Martinsville. 2 times he turned me down for an autograph. I'm like, come on, man. And then out on the track, he wrecks Matt Kenseth, my favorite driver at the time, in the Daytona 500 on the backstretch. And then again, he throws a helmet at him at Bristol.
Yeah.
He wrecks him on the front stretch at Bristol. So I am not a Tony Stewart fan. Now, that said, I don't mind him now that he's retired. I love what he's doing at Eldora, owning that dirt track. And
they want to see the 95 car and the 20 car, please.
20 car. You're looking at the 20 car.
20. All right. Yep. 95, please.
95. Let's go D. Benedetto. 27th right now.
Fans in there.
Yeah, Mark Martin. Mark Martin. Good fellow, that
James
guy.
Coddington says that Smoke was a butthole. Yeah, he was kind of a butthole.
I agree, man. I agree.
NASCAR dude said Kenseth was his guy.
He was my guy.
Kenseth was everybody was definitely your guy when he was with Roush. That's for
sure. Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, interesting story. Quickly, I said earlier I went to Atlanta for my first race, and I don't know what it was about that yellow and black DeWalt car, but it just drew my attention, and that's how I became a Kenseth fan. Then I was a big fan all the way up until he decided to leave Ford and go to Toyota, and then I dropped him like yesterday's news.
You did do that.
And then I hopped on the old Joey Logano bandwagon. So that's how I become a fan of the 22. I'm a Ford racing guy. That's because Dodge is not in NASCAR, and I am quite partial to the Blue Oval and the Dodge products. So No.
Winval liked that Tim Richmond, I tell you.
Yeah.
And if things didn't play out with him, he would have been multiple champion. I really do believe so. Dale Earnhardt would not have 7 championships if Kawicki, Allison, and Richmond was the events didn't happen like that. So
yeah, Kyle's in lap traffic right now. He's trying to work and navigate around lap traffic, so Logano is able to pull in a little bit. He's not on his bumper by any stretch of the imagination, but he is cutting into the lead a little bit. And that also brings in Harvick, and actually Clint Boyer's up to 5th place. He is under 5 seconds away from the lead, but he has leapfrogged Kurt Busch up to 5th position.
Yeah. Sorry, my buddy was a Turtle Wax sponsor, and when he met Martin, well, Mr. Martin said, "I don't talk wax." Okay, let's go.
There you go.
Twig Fox says 22 guys. He's wanting the 22 there if you don't care.
Yeah,
Dan Kahn says, I've seen a lot of opinions on DW in his retirement. I've always been a fan of his commentary. What are your thoughts on DW's commentary, and what's your favorite DW moment as a commentator?
I'm going to miss it. I'll say that.
I love DW.
Yeah.
I've been a DW fan for years. I love him. NASCAR's really going to miss him.
Let me tell my favorite story about DW.
Go ahead.
In my early years of NASCAR fandom, I'm at Martinsville. Now, back in the day, I was a little bit crazy. And I wore yellow pants, a yellow Matt Kenseth shirt, and a yellow Matt Kenseth hat. And I look like a walking banana, I'm not going to lie to you. And DW is heading over to the track to get on the TV broadcast, and he passes us in a golf cart and stops and just makes some comment about what I had on, and I'll never forget that. That's it. Go, Outlaw.
Any boogity to me is going to be a memorable moment. I just love listening to him. I really do. I like his stories from the old days, and the way he talks about Earnhardt and everything, and I just love it. I just love it.
I hope we don't lose that with who replaces him in the booth. I still love.
And I think they'll have it planned out.
I do like Gordon. He is still a connection between the old Earnhardt days and the modern day race car driver.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Jimmy Johnson will have settled 7 titles, so they kept the old point system. That's true, Ryan.
That is a fact.
You know, we keep saying, what if, but, the fact of the matter is it happened the way it is, and they've got their championships, and we can't change it. So it looks like Kyle's lapping the 95, ain't he?
He is.
Yeah.
Winval says Larry Mack would be the best in the booth. I love Larry Mack.
I do, too.
Lord have mercy. He's so funny.
But they'll find somebody to replace him and do a good job. Let's see. Kyle Busch gets 8 more wins. Jimmy Johnson will have 7 titles. Okay, Chase is on his way, James Connington says. Evan Wallace, the Flying Aces are back again with this awesome online live stream. Thank you, Evan, for joining us, buddy.
Evan, hope you're doing well today, man. Hope you're doing well today.
Tim Gentry, hey, I can't find y'all on MySpace. Well, Travis is in charge of the MySpace.
Yeah, Travis Pippin's in charge of our social media on the MySpace, and he apparently dropping the ball. We had a request to look at Bubba Wallace. Bubba is lapped. He is the 3rd car 1 lap down behind D. Benedetto and Ryan Preece, which Bubba is trying to pass Ryan Preece.
Yeah.
Let's see where.
Steve C. loves DW as his childhood hero. He loved the way he wore his emotions on his sleeve, big personality, big ego, and not afraid to let someone see him cry.
Yeah, that's true.
DW's one of a kind now, I'll tell you.
I'm with you, Dan Con. I do like NBC's commentators. I do.
Yeah.
I think Dale Jr. does an awesome job in the NBC booth. Not a big fan of Steve Letarte, but I like Jeff Burton and Rick Allen. I love Rick Allen. In fact, our intro video to our live streams has some Barney Hall now, and some Rick Allen, and some DW, and just a little tribute to all them guys. They get us fired up.
Twitch Fox, yes, we should be racing after this. We'll do a separate stream after the race.
Hey, that's good, Evan.
ZZ, DW knew something was wrong. He did. He knew the way he hit that something wasn't right in the way that was going on in that car.
The 01
yeah,
500.
He wasn't. Yeah. He knew exactly what was going on.
Yeah.
Where is Kevin LePage at on the track?
I don't think Kevin LePage made the show, if you know what I mean.
He's driving the Family Channel car.
Yeah.
Go to the 11 car if you don't care.
The 11, Denny Hamlin. Let me find.
11, yep.
Denny has worked his way to 20th.
Yep.
He and Elmer Rowe
Today says slide job. Well, today, thank you for joining us tonight, buddy.
Yeah, man. If you're not, and let me real quick, if you're not a subscriber, And he mentioned slide job. If you do subscribe, you get a Dale Jr. personalized slide job, which is
right.
I always found that funny. If you're not familiar with that quick story, I'll make it brief. I think it was Chicago last year. Am I right? It was Dale Jr.'s second. It was Dale Jr.'s second broadcast.
First race.
No.
Was his first race?
Did he not do Daytona first?
Nope.
Okay. Anyway, it was Dale Jr. in the booth first race, and Kyle Larson was trying to pass. Help me out here, Outlaw.
Kyle Busch.
Was it Kyle Busch? Okay. And he slides down and tries to slide up in front of him. He didn't ultimately pull off the move, but the old dirt racing slide job is what you do on dirt, and Dale's yelling, "Slide job! Slide job!" It was hilarious. It was hilarious.
Ryan Neff says, could you imagine Sterling Marlin or Ward Burton replacing DW? Oh, my God.
No.
We had the conversation about Ward Burton the other night, guys. If you've not seen or heard the video of Ward Burton on John Boy and Billy trying to do a commercial about a cat skid steer loader,
yeah,
please treat yourself to that. Go listen to that audio. They're trying to get him to do a quick
promo.
Radio promo commercial when he was with Caterpillar, and he could not do it, and he got a little aggravated. So, God love him. Please go watch that.
Yes, he is NASCAR. 22
Shout out to my mom, Christy, please. Pizza is about done. Sitting here watching. Thank you for streaming. Go 18. She is a Harvick fan. Well, Christy, thank you for watching us. I hope you guys enjoy that pizza. And I have no problem with you going for Harvick. I love me some Kevin Harvick at Hunt Brothers Pizza.
Hunt Brothers Pizza. Love
That's
that
right.
Hunt Brothers Pizza.
Thank you for watching, Christy and Yost, man. We really appreciate it, guys. We really do. Who Day, best finish 2018. Yep, it was.
Yeah, Andrew Small.
Second place.
Andrew Small says Ward Burton sounds like Boomhauer on King of the Hill. Yes, he does.
Yeah.
We're working caution right here. I do not know what happened. Actually, it's the end of the stage. I do know what happened. Yeah, I do.
Won in the stage.
Yep.
I missed some points on that one.
I got that one. No, I didn't. I chose Harvick, didn't I?
You had him second.
Yep, I had him. Yeah. So Harvick finished fourth.
Evan, that was a classic for Ward. Sounds like Boomer House King Hill. Kyle 56 Vox. Thank you for joining us tonight. Can you go to the 14?
Sure.
We're on him.
Here you go.
All right, so we're breaking it down on a stage break right now, guys. Running it down. You've got Kyle Busch, Joey Logano. You've got Truex, Harvick, Boyer, Keselowski, Kurt Busch, Chris Buescher, Paul Menard.
Yep.
Nice.
And Daniel Suarez.
Suarez rounds out your top 10.
Who I've got in my fantasy lineup.
12th, you actually have Austin Dillon, and 13th is William Byron. So that's a little bit of a surprise for me.
That's true. Yeah, Byron's ran pretty good. I mean, he's kind of mired mid-pack, but at least he's not falling back like he typically does sometimes. He's got a pretty decent car. Eric Jones up to 14th after starting back in the 30s.
ZZ Jeff said Ward was born in the south end of the house. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, him and Jeff sound completely different. Their dialects are completely different.
Obviously chose Kyle for 1 and 2. He's going to get some stage points. With
you are. Yeah, you are.
This is my first time watching your guys' video. This is great. NASCAR dude. Well, thank you, buddy.
Thank you, man.
We've been all year, actually, except the Bristol and Martinsville. And we was actually at those races. So, man, we appreciate you guys joining. If anybody is new to the channel while we have a break here, and you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button for your personalized message. Also, guys, would love for everybody to hit that thumbs up for us. It goes a long way. We do appreciate that. So we'd love to see you guys hit those thumbs up and help us out there.
Adam Stevens, great crew chief. I agree, Andrew Small.
Yeah.
I think he's underrated, actually. I think Kyle gets all the credit, but Stevens is pretty dang smart.
Matthew Stunberg is with us. Hey, Matthew.
Houday, how do we like this package?
I love it. Love it.
I'm still hoping that it produces that side-by-side racing on mile and a halves. Cannot wait to see them at Michigan and even Pocono and see if that enhances the racing.
It's definitely pulling them closer, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Anthony Chapman says, what's happening, gentlemen? This last weekend had to watch recorded version. Well, Anthony, if you can't watch it live, definitely go back and rewatch it. Thank you for that, buddy. Evan Wallace, that's the link to the Ward Burton bit. Yeah, y'all check that out. That's awesome. Yager Redfield is with us tonight. Hopefully they actually call Kyle's penalties this time around. Yager must not be an 18 fan.
Thank you, Miss Haley.
Says, hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Andrew Small. You guys are awesome, by the way. Thank you, Andrew. Raiders all rowdy. And Miss Haley, Thank you so much. As usual, bless your heart. God love you. Thank you for showing the race Outlaw Wheelman and Guy in the Middle when he's there. Well, you're welcome, Haley. And thank you for watching, Haley. Like I said, if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have a channel. So it's always awesome coming here and chat it up with the race. It really makes the race go by quicker than I want it to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know, usually when you sit down and watch them by yourself, it kind of just drags out a little bit. But we're already at the stage 1 here. Next thing you know, it's going to be into stage 2, and the race going to be over. But man, I tell you, it's fun. It really is. You guys make it fun.
I've got a problem with Tim Gentry.
He just subscribed. Thank you, NASCAR dude.
Thank you, NASCAR dude. I've got a problem with Tim Gentry.
What is it? What's he saying? Oh, Tim Gentry.
I might ask Tim Gentry to step outside, if you know what I mean. Hopes that 22 car hits the wall. Come on, Tim. Come on, Tim.
Hey, listen, seriously. Yeah. Braden Dalton says hello. Hey, Braden. Glad you could join us tonight, buddy. Thank you so much.
He says no to Kyle. Fan. I'm with you there, Braden. No,
that's
no
okay.
to Kyle.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion, Braden.
D. Benedetto's your lucky dog. He will get his lap back. And they are the leaders. Lead cars are on pit road. We have a lot of cars trapped laps or even multiple laps down.
Winval says 88 car. Mike Story says when he first read that Ward Burton was from South Boston, he said that didn't sound like any Boston he knew.
No, that's South Boston. South Boston, Virginia.
That was just the end of stage 1, bro.
I know that, Tim. I know you're a Kyle fan. I'm just giving you a hard time, man. We should race trucks at Eldora, T-Ben says. Let me tell you what, T-Ben's, we've done that, and holy cow, man. We can't make laps at Michigan in a cup cart. And I'm going to leave it at that. That Eldora truck race
we're changing that up.
That's true.
Changing that up.
That's true, but
we're going to change it up big time tonight. And if you guys are familiar with the iRacing part of the channel, we've had some issues with a lot of people wrecking lately. There've been a lot of caution flags. So if you go on our Twitter handles, which is in the description, if you guys are familiar with Twitter, that's how we get a lot of our information about our channel out. I would suggest that you go to it. Not looking for subscribers, but I am looking for you to go and get information from that channel. You don't have to subscribe, but just check in on it.
You follow on Twitter. You follow on Twitter.
Yeah. But anyway, what I was saying was I laid some new ground rules down today. So if you guys are go check that out, please go check that out.
Speaking of ground rules, what's up with pineapples and Tim Gentry? Now, Hope 22 blows a tire? Wow. God, people, come on. Come on.
Who will get a win first, Byron or Bowman? I'm going to say Byron.
I think Byron.
I'm going to say Byron. I think Byron is one talented young man.
Yeah.
I think Chad Canals is on his side
Vincent.
too. I think that's what's going to happen there. Chad Canals, he's got Chad Canals in his corner.
Yeah, Vincent Galvez, let's go 22. That's what I'm talking about, Vincent. Thanks for joining us, man. Winval, Dick Trickle showing to the stream. Ooh, I didn't know Dick Trickle's in this one.
Racing Legend, what would happen if a tornado would happen during a race? I do know that I have been to a racetrack many a time when severe weather is on the way. They stop the race,
and
cover up the car, tell everybody to take cover, fans go
They get you out of the bleachers.
They get you out of the bleachers. So,
yeah.
Even before the storm even arrives, for several miles out, they stop the race and take people and make you go to cover. So, hey, buddy.
Hey, Lucas, there's way to
do it for him.
What is it called?
I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know, buddy. Try to get his headsets to work too, if you don't care. Let's see. Sam Bass car is beautiful. Yeah, man, I hate to see Sam Bass pass away. He was such a wonderful,
talented, very talented.
Yeah, talented guy, and he was a nice soul too. He was a very good guy.
Very, very talented.
2 days they was in Bristol when it snowed. I remember that. Kurt Busch was in there doing the
Snow Angel. Yes, he was.
It was snow angeling, if you will.
Oh man, good times. Good times.
Aiden says, "Go Penske or Hendrick."
Yeah, that's the thing, Racing Legend 07. NASCAR does repeat a lot of its winners, but, I mean, there are some talented drivers at the front of these fields every week, and Kyle is the ringtail leader of them. The man is the most talented driver I've seen since Earnhardt. I really believe that, and I don't care who knows it. I'm not a Kyle fan, but the guy has some major talent. And
I agree, Tim Gentry. I think he's the greatest of all time. I really do. Jason Langley's with us. Hey, Outlaw Will, man. Hey, Jason, glad you could join us. Can you get Mark Martin in the stream when Val? I'll tell you what. I'll send him a message after the stream, and we'll see what we can come up with. We may try to get him in Discord next week. Or actually, in 2 weeks at Talladega. There is no race next week. Next week is Easter. And by the way, guys, happy Easter, everybody. I hope it's a wonderful season.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got 3 flavors M&M's. Coconut is the best. I haven't tried it. Let's go 9 car. Braden says. Gambit is with us. Thank you, Gambit. Eric Jones is going to be the next GOAT. Calling it right now. Well, Joe Gibbs believes about the same thing, I believe. So, but he's not showed me anything that's telling me that he is head and shoulders above everybody like I thought he was going to be for a while. I tell you who I think is going to be the GOAT.
Carl Groover, who is our newest subscriber on YouTube. Thank you very much, Carl. Okay. He might be the GOAT.
Seriously, you know who the GOAT is?
Who that?
Christopher Bell.
Christopher Bell very well could be.
I think Christopher Bell is going to be the man.
Ethan Fish 21.
Andrew Small call right there. Christopher Bell.
Ethan Fish 21, new subscriber. Thank you very much, Ethan.
was talking a few minutes ago, and I forgot to comment on this, but she was talking about the older driver. She said Carl Edwards.
Yeah, I saw that.
And man, I'm going to tell you what. Carl Edwards was an amazing race car driver that quit way too early.
Yeah. I got a feeling he'll be back, man. I got a feeling he'll be back for whatever reason. No?
I don't think he's coming back. He's not. He's not coming back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Carl Gerber says you're welcome.
Yeah.
Twitch says South Boston Legends.
Yeah, he's asked for that a couple times in this stream, running some Legends at South Boston. Hey, I'm not opposed to that. I love them Legends cars.
Raiders says, I think Custer will give Bell a run for that. Well, it's possible.
Ryan Neff makes an awesome point. We're back to green, by the way, but Ryan Neff, David Pearson never ran a full schedule. You know, not like the Petty Enterprises did, and won 100 races.
Look, I still stand by the fact that Richard Petty raced 4 or 5 nights a week. He was in superior equipment, and he was racing people at these local tracks that was considered official races, cup races, and all this stuff. Mm-hmm. There is no way in the world Richard Petty would come close to even 50 wins in this
era
day today. Yeah. There's no way.
Yeah.
No way. Completely different back then.
Yeah. You're more than welcome, Ethan. We love to stream, man. That's what we do. In our free time, away from work and our daily lives, we live stream anything NASCAR related.
Gannett says Christopher Bell Xfinity stats are good, but however the field lacks talent. I agree with that, but Christopher Bell is also a dirt track stud.
Mm-hmm.
He races everything. He wins at everything. I just think that I think he's got a lot of talent. There's just something about that kid that I know he's going to be special.
Mm-hmm. So
Rescue me. How are you? We're doing good tonight, buddy. We're enjoying this race. Ethan Fish 21 is with us. Thank you for joining us, Ethan Fish.
42 with some tire smoke here. He is coming down pit road. I'm not sure. He must have got in.
He's had worse luck this year. My gosh, he's had worse luck.
Yeah. Kurt, his teammate, is just out driving him head and shoulders.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Larson's heart's with dirt racing. I don't think his heart is with NASCAR. I don't. I think he's got other things on his mind, apparently.
Yeah, Dan, I like IndyCar. Yeah. I do like IndyCar.
I prefer the IndyCars on the ovals. I'm not much of the road course with the IndyCar stuff. But now when they're racing ovals, I will sit down and watch that.
Shane Dill's caught up now. Awesome.
Thanks, Shane.
Yep.
Hendrick got into his left rear quarter panel. Yeah.
He's
had some bad luck, man. He really has.
Let's go to the 9. He's my fave. Absolutely. Right here you go. He's running 23rd, 10 seconds off the pace.
If you guys want to see somebody, just put in the comment there. We'll go to it as quickly as possibly can.
Chase had to start at the rear of the field, James. And he's okay, but he's not gained substantial positions on the track. Now, Eric Jones has moved up quite a bit. He also started in the rear. Jimmy Johnson started in the rear. A lot of these guys failed pre-race technical inspection, had to go to the rear.
Yeah. They just showed that on the live stream. Which I'm a couple minutes behind on the live stream with Hulu, but Daniel Hemrick drove down into turn 3 and pretty hard, and Larson came down on him.
Dead zone. The winner was Kyle Busch, stage 1. We're working lap 119. of Stage 2 right now. Larson should have taken Toyota up on their deal back in 2012. Yeah, I think you're right, man. Look, Ganassi is a good car owner, but it's still Chip Ganassi Racing. It's not Joe Gibbs. It's not one of the prime rides in NASCAR. Although Kurt Busch is showing it can be competitive, and I think he's showing Jamie McMurray just wasn't a very good driver.
Well, Ganassi's won some races over the last 2 or 3 years with Larson.
Yeah, very true, but they're not.
He won with Jamie McMurray. I mean, he's not a low-end deal, man.
No, he's better than Roush Racing. I'll give him credit for that.
Yes.
But again, he's not Penske. He's not Gibbs. He's about in line with Hendrick right now, which Chevrolet in itself is struggling since the new Camaro was introduced.
Yeah, 20 and 11 moving up. Pineapple says that's true.
Yeah, that 20 car. I've got my eye on that young man for whatever reason.
Wants to know if we can go to the 22 car, please.
Yeah, you don't have to ask me twice. He's still 1.4 back.
He's a big Jamie fan. Oh, Jamie, baby! I remember that comment. Yeah. That was funny. Win Val, favorite candy outlaw. God, Win Val, if you could see me, buddy, all the candy my favorite. I back down from any candy. Who Day Larson 2 laps down? Yeah, he ain't gonna
he's going to struggle.
Ethan says, click that like button. Yeah, guys, if you like what you see, please hit that like button and help us out there. We'll try to grab at least 50 likes tonight if you don't care, or more if we do that. Kurt Busch is massively underrated. He has a bad attitude like his brother, but he has matured. Yeah, he's not had a bad attitude since the Jury Punch.
That's really it.
I'd say he realized he was very close to being out of NASCAR.
Oh, he
and
was.
He decided if he didn't change, didn't change, he was gone.
All right, we got the 20 and Chris Buescher here. We got Eric Jones and Chris Buescher getting racy here, and for position number 9, right ahead of them is Alex Bowman. Let's put it on him. So we got a 3-car battle here for positions 8 through 10. And it looks to be the best racing on the track right now. They're actually 3 wide.
Awesome.
Jones is going to take the high side at the start-finish line. Looks like Buescher will get. I'm predicting he gets. He gets by Bowman here. All right. So there you go.
Braden Dalton says hit that like button. Thank you, Braden. I appreciate that. Just a quick question: how do you feel about DW retiring? Ethan, we had a conversation earlier about that, but I hate to see him go. But I understand why he's going, and I love me some DW.
Shasta McCabe, very simple. Christopher Bell. I think he. Possibly Cole Custer, but definitely Christopher Bell are the next stars that's not already in Cup.
Agree.
And thanks for joining us, Shasta. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Shasta.
Mike Story, since he got his ears fixed. If you all don't know that story, Kurt Busch used to have big ears that kind of stuck out, and he got them pinned back.
They were pointy.
Yeah.
They were pointy.
Yeah, he got them laid back a little bit. That's been several years ago.
That's been back in the early 2000s.
Yeah. Hope Chase wins this race. Sick of that 18. Amen, Jeremy Strickland. I'm with you, brother. We're under caution.
Jeremy, I had this conversation last week too. I think a lot of the attendance issues has got to do with the Kyle Busch effect. I really do. I think where he's so good right now, it's kind of the same thing like Jimmy Johnson back in the mid 2000s. Of course, he hasn't won the championships Jimmy won, but man, he seems like he's up front every week. And I just don't think people like that. Travis Pryor's with us tonight. Hey, Travis.
Raider 63, yes, Roush screwed himself up by letting Buescher go and keeping Bain. Listen, Jack Roush has a history of letting drivers go. You might know a guy named Kyle Busch that was under the wing of Jack Roush at one point. And obviously Kurt Busch. And did I mention Matt Kenseth and Carl Edwards? And Biffle kind of ran his course there at Roush Racing. But he has a history of... I don't know the financial details of all that, but a lot of good drivers have come through Roush Racing, and they're left right now with 2 cars, that being Newman and Stenhouse. Yeah. So, junk. I don't know.
I don't know either, but 24 biggest fan says Bubba isn't helping get a sponsor, or Bubba isn't helping get a sponsor tonight. Start top 20 only because many failed inspection. Is it the team, the car, or the driver? I think it's the team.
I do.
I think it's they don't have the engineers that everybody has. I don't think they have the money coming in like everybody has, and I think it's just poor performance. They don't put as much into it as everybody else, and it shows on the track. Well, I know it's Bubba. I think Bubba drives his rear end off.
Engineers cost a lot of money.
Yeah, I don't think it's Bubba. It's just a product of what he's in. Boys, Kyle Larson has pounded the wall.
Yes.
And oh my,
he's in the garage. He's in the garage.
Glad I didn't pick him tonight.
Yep.
What did he do? Did the tire blow up?
It must have been something as a result of that tire.
Tire blew. Tire blew. Had the tire up and it blew, and he turned it and hit the wall.
Now Ryan Neff, he disagrees with the Outlaw. Attendance is down because there's too many rules, and the playoffs has ran its course.
Maybe
that has soured some old school fans. That's for sure.
Yep. I would agree with that. I would agree with that too. I mean, it's a lot of things. Not just one. Can't pinpoint on a lot of things, but I think it is. I would like to give a shout out to Racing Ray or Rai, R-A-I. I think that's Ray.
I don't think so, Tim.
Racing Ray says hi. Hello, Racing Ray. Glad you can join us. Comet 55 MW says go Truex Jr.
Yes, Dan Cotton. Newman is doing pretty decent for mediocre equipment. I agree with that. I agree.
Ethan Fish, all it takes is one click for a like. That's true, Ethan. Thank you. Brad K and Kyle in 3 years. Oof, Gambit says.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know NASCAR kind of helped that by telling Roush he couldn't sign him until he was 18.
Yeah. No question. I mean,
went down to 42. Andrew, ever believer Hendrick regrets getting rid of Kyle? Heck yeah, he regrets getting rid of Kyle. He basically traded wins for souvenir sales. Is all that Hendrick did, and I think he knew he was doing that.
How long did Nine race? How long did Nine race? Chase is still in the race. He's actually on pit road right now, about right in here.
He's on lead lap.
Yeah, he's on lead lap. He's good.
He's starting the back. He failed pre-racing section.
Tim, the yellow's for Kyle Larson smacking that wall.
The tire blew and he ran into the wall. I think Ryan Newman is doing a great job so far. Yeah, Ryan is doing really good in the car. Sure is.
Ryan Priest is your lucky dog. All right, so looks like actually Ryan Priest is your leader. Somehow. He's just not pitted yet.
Shasta McKay makes a good point. She read an article that she said that Kyle Petty said Bubba Wallace's best chance to be competitive is to leave and find a new team.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Hey,
Ben.
Look, Kyle Petty, a lot of people don't like Kyle Petty, but he speaks the truth. Man.
I love some Kyle Petty. Yeah. I love some Kyle Petty. Ben Mullins, yes, we will be racing after this Cup race concludes. We will be on the iRacing track.
Shane Dill says he can't race tomorrow night because the Game of Thrones is back on. His wife told him that.
Ooh.
Sorry about that, Big Shane.
Yeah.
Today, 42 in the garage. NASCAR Rules says his race is over. That's true. Hope the ambulance ain't there. Anyway, thanks for the stream. You're welcome, Nas. Oh, there's Nas Adora. I did not see Nas.
Yeah, Nas. Big Chevy for Life fan, and so is Jeremy Strickland. Loved himself some bow tie.
Join us. I didn't see your chat early, buddy. I was trying to catch up, and thank you for joining us, Nas. We really appreciate that.
Did we see much merchandise sold last week? It's just normal. The souvenir trailers always have good crowds. Your popular drivers, your Chase Elliott's, and
more stuff has been sold in the tents than the merchandise trailers.
Yeah.
But now I've been to Bristol where it's been shoulder to shoulder outside the track, where it's like a big pile of ants on top of each other. But I mean, there was so much. It was so spaced out this year. I mean, there wasn't a lot of money being exchanged.
Yeah, we're familiar with Lucas Oil, our racing legend. Ben, I don't know what track we're going to run, but yes, we will have 0 fast repairs and 12x on the maximum incidents.
Ben, you must not have seen Twitter today. Go to Twitter, the Flying Aces Twitter account. It's in the description, and read the new rules. We've laid the law down, boys.
Had no choice.
Had to do it. Yeah, so go read the rules, Ben. Familiarize yourself with them. That's what we're going with every night. So we're going to take care of this stuff.
Me neither, Ryan. I thought Blaney would be better. I really did. I really did. Hey, while we're under caution, Outlaw, I'm going to run and make some coffee. I'm staying on the air with you, but I'm just going to brew myself a cup of hot coffee.
Yeah, no worries. And I was telling the wheelman there earlier that one of the guys you better look out for is Mr. Martin Truex Jr., and lo and behold, he's running second right now.
There he is.
You may get that thing dialed in, him and no Cole Pern, and they may be something to mess with here before this thing's over with.
Yeah.
I've got him in my garage, and I may need to go ahead and float him back. Wait a minute, Kyle Busch, pit road penalty. He's going to the back.
To the rear.
Going to the rear. He's dropping to the rear.
Was it speeding, I assume?
I do not know. I'm just watching the overhead you have, and he's dropping to the back. So Shane Dill, to get a speeding penalty or a pit road penalty, maybe a loose tire violation or something like that. I bet that's what it was. They're still on commercial on my Hulu, so they haven't said. Shane Deal says bullcrap. Yep.
Yep.
Did not win. Did not win 18.
I've got a feeling Kyle will overcome this. Unless he's involved in a wreck or something like that. I got a feeling he'll overcome this.
Jesse Fox said he read the new rules. Didn't know we had those type of problems. Well, we usually don't have any problems, and I wouldn't say it was a problem. It was just the racing was just a little bit out of control, so we just decided we better do it.
Yeah,
and fix it.
We had no choice, man. It gotten to a point to where we got some big rooms and just no respect for other drivers, and so had to.
Yeah, Kyle Busch, boys, he'll be back up front here in about 60 laps. You wait and see.
It's going to be fun watching him come through.
It's too fast exiting. Too fast exiting. At
Cheater.
least it's early, Shane says,
Cheater.
Nas Adora William Clyde Elliott, son of Awesome Bill from Dawsonville, Georgia. Nas
That's right.
says, William Clyde.
That's right.
Martin Truex Jr. first, yep. He looks fast. I figured he sped. New leader, 19. Joe Mama, well, Great Larson is out again this week, and y'all, for sure, y'all want to just cut that short and go racing, huh? No, Joe, we're not going to cut it short. Apparently, Joe Mama's a big Kyle Larson fan. I didn't know that. When you get back in here, bro, Yodis wants us to put it on Kyle and watch him go from the back to the front.
Oh, we will definitely be keeping up with Kyle. I promise you that.
Finally, off work. What's up, everyone? Colin Bell says, hey, Colin. Thank you, buddy.
Colin Bell, everybody.
Enjoying this race.
Colin Bell.
Shane Dill says he'll be top 5 by stage, and I believe you're right if I'm caught up in anything, Shane. Yeah. Beecham says, hello. Hey, Beecham. Man, I hope the ambulance won't be in the way of the pit road. Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was last year. Yes, it was.
2 or 3 years ago, I think it was. I'm a KB fan, but you don't think who will win this race, Heath Fish says. Kerry Sato is in the house. Hey, Kerry. Kyle is on a mission. Of course he is.
Let's put it back. He's already up to 23rd.
Yeah, Andrew Small, Awesome Bill, Dawsonville, 18. I'm reading to myself, guys. It's hard to keep up with all these comments.
Yeah.
So we're trying.
Yeah. We do our best. Track attendance is 125. Haha. Jesse Fox says 145 watching this race. Track attendance 125. So the Flying Aces has Richmond International beat.
Yeah.
Thank you, Evan. Evan L.
Plano man. What happened to 18? He got busted for speeding.
Busted. Pit road. Too fast exiting.
Evan L. is a new subscriber on YouTube. Thank you, Evan. Thank you so much. Fluffy. Hat 19. I don't know what that means.
Hates the 19. Hates 19.
Oh, hate the 19. I got you. All right. I just now read that.
Yeah, that Jake Henry Twitter video is pretty legit, as most of his stuff is. Pretty legit, Tanner.
Yeah, Jake's a good one. I like it.
Pineapple's Hope and Joey makes that right turn. That's not good.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to caution you right here. Kyle is running around Ricky Stenhouse. If he can get by Stenhouse, he might be able to finish this race.
Look out.
Yeah.
Look out.
Yeah. Might be able to finish this race. All right, he's passing Hemrick pretty easily. Pretty darn easily. Logano is
back at P3.
Yeah, P3. Keselowski up to 4th. Let's see if he can maintain top 5.
Does it really surprise you?
It doesn't. He is the Matt Kenseth, the guy who starts mid-packish and makes his way up front. That's just him.
Yeah. Shane Dill's stank house.
Or spin house.
I love it.
Or some spin house.
Let me take this opportunity to welcome everybody in on the broadcast. We do appreciate you guys watching and spending your evening with us while we watch the race. Love to have you guys here to chat it up. And we just absolutely love doing this. And if you're new to the channel, if you like what you see, you are watching the NASCAR Race View live version on the screen. We cannot show the live race for copyright infringement purposes. But this is a live view from Richmond with their NASCAR Race View paid subscription. And, man, we really appreciate it. And if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button and give us a big thumbs up. We would appreciate it.
Just like Brett Lawson did. Thank you, Brett.
Brett Lawson laid the law down.
Yeah, he did.
Right there.
Yeah, he did.
Froto Joe. Hello, guys, from Northern New York.
Northern New York.
I like Northern New York.
I like Niagara Falls. I like Cooperstown, even though it's more central.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been in Northern New York. I went to Vermont one time. It was pretty awesome.
I like Vermont. It's nice part of the country.
Actually, went to Montreal, Canada one time. Watched the old Expos play Braves one night. That was pretty awesome. Johnny Beach, when did you guys hit 2,000 subs? Well, we
actually moments ago.
We came on air and we hit it earlier in the stream, and we really appreciate that so much.
So we are going to set up a 2,000 sub show.
Connor Whitfield, unfortunately, we cannot show you where Kyle Larson is. He's
out of this race
and spun it and hit the wall, and he's actually out of the race. So
yeah, there's Kyle Larson. No GPS feed for Kyle Larson. Sorry about that.
Yeah, he had a bad chain of events happen there. He got let's see, who was it? Hemrick hit him in the left rear.
Cut his tire.
Yeah.
Cut his tire.
Yeah. So
cut that tire down.
Ben Mullen says, I love the new rules. I think it will only increase the quality of the races, and it will really force everyone to straighten closely like the Cup teams do. I agree, Ben.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Our rules, Katie, got together today, and we come up with that. We've been pondering on it all day, and we thought that would be the best thing for the iRacing part of the channel. So
I'd like to thank Miss Emma McAmus for subscribing to the Flying Aces. Thank you very much, Miss Emma.
Thank you, Emma. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Also, in our description of the channel here, guys, if you want to follow us on social media, we do Twitter. We're basically Twitter exclusive. If you want information on the channel, what we do, things like that, please go and give us a follow at _Flying Aces. Of course, we have our other accounts. I'm the Aces Outlaw. He is the Aces Wheelman. Please give us a follow on there, and we update on there pretty much all day. And actually, love talking to you guys through Twitter, so I do get a lot of messages throughout the day from followers of the channel, and I try to get to them as much as I can. So I'll be happy to speak with anybody on Twitter.
Throw Jimmy Johnson maintaining top 15. He could be. He's not going to win this race. Jimmy could be a threat for a top 5 later on. He's pretty good at Richmond.
I think Jimmy's going to stick right around 10th all night. He's not going to go any further.
Yeah,
I just think the hit cars are just not there. I don't. They're missing something. Something's not right.
Speaking of missing, Denny Hamlin about 15th.
Kyle is up to 20th.
Yep. I got my own old Kyle. He's chasing down Ryan Blaney. Yeah, chasing down Ryan Blaney. You've got
Proto Joe says we can't watch the race on Fox. I have Dish. Oh no, that's terrible.
Really? Ooh. Anthony Gilbert, newest subscriber on YouTube. Appreciate that, Anthony.
Thank you, Anthony. So Dish Network does not have the local Fox, maybe? I guess that's the way it works there. I don't know. I don't have Dish.
It's supposed to be on the local Fox channels.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that 11 car get up there. Let's do some damage, boys.
You like that white
Hamlin. I love that white and just that white FedEx car. I just think there's nothing like it out there. I love it.
It's pretty. It's pretty in person.
You guys have their radio for teams. Well, I'm glad you asked, Houday. There is a button on this app that you can click on and listen to the actual radio of the teams there. So I don't know how loud it would be.
If you'll hush for 1 second, you can hear the MRM broadcast. I'll give a little preview of it.
All right, I'll be quiet.
This is as loud as it goes. Okay, we'll go to some drivers. Let me pull up. Probably don't want to pull up Kyle's broadcast. We'll do it anyway. Might be some salty language. But here's Kyle Busch. Takes a second to load. Let me find Kyle. Alright, hang on just a second. He is not talking.
Now, unless they got somebody around them, they're not going to talk too much.
Well, he's passing Blaney here. And there's no...
Maybe it's a little bit of a lag.
No, he's talking.
Okay. What's the app today? It is NASCAR Race View. It's a paid monthly subscription to NASCAR.com. All you have to do is Google NASCAR Race View, and it'll take you to it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's if you don't have live television, NASCAR Race View is not bad.
Yeah, it's actually awesome, to be honest with you. You can get there and control. You can get there and control the buttons and do whatever you want to. Ritter says Hamlin reminds him of the old white Viagra car, the 2004
Mark Martin. Yeah.
That's a beautiful scheme.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, I'm very familiar with a lot of the old paint schemes. I collect diecast, so I know paint schemes from diecast. So that Roll 4 Viagra really reminded me of that.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just, Kyle was talking on the radio. If you do subscribe to RaceView, you get all the in-car chatter, you get what you're seeing on this screen, and you can listen to the MRN or PRN broadcast.
Right.
It's
Turn the cameras around there for a little bit.
Okay.
Let's see like the action camera and show them what that action camera does.
There you go. We'll follow
Oliver
Kyle.
Cordell says, I like Richmond. Hey, Oliver, glad you can join us tonight, buddy. Oliver Cordell, guys, is a race car driver. He drives Legends down at Nashville down there. So very nice kid and, man, very talented on the iRacing side of things, too.
Yes, he is.
So,
Yes, he is.
Oliver Cordell actually has a Twitter handle there that he's welcome to put into there. If you guys want to follow him down at Nashville, he sells merchandise and stuff for his race team. So if you guys are interested in that, please hit him up, man. He's a great young kid and just an all-around great family, really.
Yeah.
They're all awesome people, so awesome. Carl Groover is in the house. Would love to see Ricky Spinhouse knock a bunch of cars out again.
Well, let's go look at him right quick.
Oh, God.
He's back in 23rd.
Yeah, Carl, you're right there with us, buddy. You know about some Ricky Stenhouse. Ethan Fish 21 says sub. I guess it means he's subbed. I appreciate that.
Yes, you did, Ethan.
21.
We got you a shout out there a while back.
Buddy.
Sure did.
Rosalind McCamus. I'm more of a Swervin' Irvin fan back in the day. Oh, yeah, Rosalind. Ernie Irvin drove for our local team for years, the Morgan McClure Motorsports back in the early 90s, and was really competitive.
Yeah.
Morgan McClure was really competitive up until about 1996 or 1997.
Yeah, they were.
They won 2 Daytona 500s, won several races, even with Ernie Irvin, Sterling Marlin. Ernie Irvin was a great driver, man. He just had too many injuries.
Right. It ain't Ricky Stenhouse, it's Ricky Spinhouse, Shasta McCabe says. Yes, you are correct. We're not fans of Ricky
Shasta
Stenhouse.
knows her stuff.
Yeah, she
Shasta
does.
knows her stuff.
Let's watch D. Benedetto here for a moment. This guy I thought would be a little bit better, and I know he's not a race-winning driver, but this guy ran top 10 all week last week at Bristol. I thought he'd be a little bit better.
Hey, guys, Timothy McElveen with us tonight. Military man, guys.
Yes, he is.
Great guy right here, started in the United States military. I think in Oklahoma, if I'm not mistaken, Timothy.
Yep, I think so.
Glad he called us tonight, brother. Nothing like NASCAR whiskey. Well, I'm hoping you're enjoying your night, Timothy. Thank you for joining us, buddy.
Thank you for your service.
That's exactly right. Timothy's on Twitter, too, guys. You can see him through our Twitter account. If you want to hit him and give him a follow, that'd be awesome. I'm sure he'd love to hear from you guys. He's a military guy, and just thank him so much for what he does for everybody.
Komet 55 MW. I think that's Michael Waltrip. How is your favorite? Oh, no, hang on. I missed that. Harry Gant was great. We liked old Harry Gant back in the day.
God, man, he was amazing.
Yeah.
Just imagine if Harry had started in his 20s instead of his 50s.
Yeah,
how awesome he would have been.
Yeah. When are we going to do a giveaway, Vince? That's a great question, man. It leads me. Let me speak on this for a moment. We've been planning a 2,000 sub show. We'll have that sometime soon, within the next week or so. We are going to give away an iRacing racing wheel. We're going to give away some hoodies and maybe some long sleeve tees. We're going to have a powder puff race with our wives or girlfriends or mothers. And we had our daughters. We had a 1,000 sub show a couple months ago where we had a powder puff race, and it was great. And we look to do the same thing again. So that'll be coming up soon. We need to plan that out a little more and match it up with our personal lives and our schedules. And we'll definitely do that. Looking forward to that.
We'll get that planned down. Hopefully get that done in a week or two. So it'll be soon.
Yeah.
Andrew Small said Morgan Shepherd was ahead of Dale Earnhardt in the 1991 point. He was watching an old Bristol race. Yeah, Morgan Shepherd used to be really competitive.
Yes,
Won several races.
Yes, he did.
They said Austin Dillon's crying. Raider said he's crying. I'm not listening to the volume, but he's crying about something on the radio.
Now,
32 left to go. If y'all ever, I tell you an interesting video to go watch is watch Harvick after, I think it might have been a 2012 truck race at Martinsville. No, it wasn't 2012. Maybe 2009 or 10 truck race at Martinsville. And listen to him and give that interview after the race about the Dillon boys.
Yeah.
Why he's leaving Mr. Childress Racing. You talk about amazing. It was Harvick told him like it was, man. Yeah. It was awesome.
Yeah. Real quick, Colin Bell says, "Dang, I need to find a girlfriend for that race."
Do it, Colin.
Yeah,
yes.
Do yourself a favor there and get you a lady friend and
Shasta, if Davey didn't have his crash in his career, do you think Gordon would have won the titles that he did?
I don't think so.
Gordon started winning his titles in 95. He won 95, 97, 98, 99, 2001, I think was his titles. I think the 95 one might have been in jeopardy, but I think Jeff Gordon was too good. I do. I think he still wins the titles. I think he still wins the titles.
He was good. Him and Ray Evernham. Yeah. Great combination.
I'm not taking anything away from that guy. That guy was unbelievable.
Hey, Outlaw.
Hey, Will Man.
You don't mind if I eat a little bit of chicken Alfredo for dinner, do you?
No.
Okay.
Buddy8383 says, what are you using to watch this? Buddy, we are using NASCAR Race View through NASCAR.com. It's a paid monthly subscription. If you want to check it out, just Google that. Just Google NASCAR.com. Oliver Cordell, let me get back up here and see this, says, we're planning to go live on Twitter next Saturday for his qualifying and race in Nashville. Yes, so if you guys want to follow Oliver, please go to his Twitter there. Oliver can put his Twitter handle up there, if he wants to. Jeremy Strickland, like Ricky Rudd. Daniel Hemrick fan, I live in Alabama. How will you give things away? We do it on the live stream. We put everybody basically on a spreadsheet and number them, and then we just go to random.com or random.org and pull up numbers, and whoever who's in that slot, we give it to them.
Yep.
Sledgehammer accident. I don't know what that trader said.
Ooh, T-Ben says Jason Jacoby, a buddy of ours, won a cash race last night in trucks at Daytona. Go to his YouTubes and rewatch it. Jason Jacoby might be the nicest human.
Win?
I don't know. He might be the nicest human being alive. James Coddington. James Coddington now following on Twitch. Thank you, James Coddington.
We love Jason Jacoby. He comes over and races with us a lot. My wife can't drive a wheel. I hate to see her on a computer.
I saw that earlier. Yeah, I just saw that.
Oh God, that's funny.
Yeah. Can you do our setup at South Boston Legends? Can you do our we will run Legends at some point soon. I'll say that.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do tonight.
Yeah, we don't know yet, but
we'll talk about it here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Oliver pushed her handle up at Oliver Cordell Racing. There you go. Tommy McCamus said Dale Earnhardt started racing in the Wrangler yellow and blue number 2 car. Yeah, he did in 1979 or 1980. He won Rookie of the Year in that car. You are right.
Yep.
Mr. McCamus.
Was that?
I'm not sure. It wasn't Wrangler on the car. He didn't have. Was it Wrangler?
If I'm not mistaken, his first few races was a local sponsorship, and then then Wrangler came on board.
I may have the little
diecast.
The little 164 here, hanging on my wall. Let me check it. I may or I may not. I don't know.
He has a pretty intense diecast collection on his wall.
No, I've got the number 8. Well, I don't know. Let me see here. It's not the 2. This is the number 8.
Yeah, he drove the 2 car first, did he not?
This one is 10,000 speed equipment or something. This is the 1975 Dodge he drove. Okay. That's not the one that TJ's talking about.
That would not be in a Cup Series car. That's the old Busch Grand National
Series. No, that's
the
old. I think it's a 75 Dodge.
Okay.
That's before he got popular. That's when he's really trying to make it.
Speaking of trying to make it, ladies and gentlemen, Joey Logano is under 4/10 of the leader, Martin Truex Jr.
How much time we got left in the stage here?
We're at 182. I'm assuming stage 2 concludes at 200.
Okay, I'm switching it here.
Yeah.
Oh God, let's see.
Are you YouTubing that or Googling that?
What? No, not. Yeah, I'm trying to get my fantasy worked out here to what I need to do.
Ooh, Jeremy Strickland was at the 2001 Daytona 500. I told last night, Jeremy, that I actually had free tickets to. I was living in Florida at the time, and had a free ticket. Had a buddy of mine wanting to know, hey, you want to go to the Daytona 500? You know what I told him? Nah, I'm okay. I didn't go. I did not go, and I regret that. Still, almost 20 years later, I'm still regretting that. Heck, I regret that I didn't go to the race, not just because that was the race that Dale died in. I just regret I didn't go to Daytona in the 500, and I was living an hour away. I would never turn that down this day and age. Now, Darrell Waltrip, this is Shasta McCabe. Darrell Waltrip's Route 66 paint scheme, one of her favorites of all time. Yeah, that was a classic. Absolute classic. Kevin Harvick maintaining third. Keselowski maintaining fourth. He is 2 seconds back. We got Clint Boyer in fifth at 3 seconds back. Then we drop back almost 2 more seconds to Kurt Busch in sixth, and he is 5.2 seconds back. Oh, Eric Jones helping out my fantasy racing team tonight, up to P7. That reminds me of you guys that are playing fantasy NASCAR through NASCAR.com. You have 14 laps to change your garage driver and insert him into your. You
know what I did?
What'd you do?
Put Truex in for Hamlin. Hamlin's running 14th right now, so Truex in the lead. I switched him out. My lowest runner besides Kyle Busch, who's running 16th. But
yeah.
I switch him out with Hamlin. It doesn't look like Hamlin's going to have the car to do it tonight.
Right.
So, Shasta says that Darrell Waltrip's Route 66 paint scheme was one of his favorites. I've almost bought the diecast several times,
Yeah.
Shasta. I love that Route 66 car, especially the 2000 version. But I'm going to try to get it here before long. They're really cheap.
I just got a text message of the old number 2 Wrangler car.
Really? So it was a Wrangler.
Yeah, Dale Earnhardt in a looks like a leather vest, his yellow open-faced helmet, and obviously a pair of Wranglers on. So pretty sweet picture right there.
Oh wow,
pretty sweet
That's
picture.
Awesome. My picks for Dega, Penske. I think Penske will be up there. Houday, Stenthouse, the Honeydee paint scheme, good. Yes, Jesus, God bless you. Mike Story, man, you're a great guy. I like that. Jeremy Strickland had a blast, guys. Got to go get ready for a street race tonight. I race in 68 Chevy too. All right, well, Jeremy,
man.
be careful. Good luck in your race, and
Yes.
thank you for joining us.
Yeah, definitely. Good luck in that, Strickland. Good job, man.
Andrew Small says he has the 164.
Let us know how that goes, Strickland. Would be interested in hearing how you do.
That's awesome, Andrew.
Hey, Daniel Suarez, man, which no one's talking about, up to 8th. Vincent, TG49, thank you for following on Twitch. Thank you very much. Daniel Suarez up to 7th, passing Eric Jones. Again, good for my fantasy NASCAR team.
Yeah. Andrew Small, Braden Dalton says, who do we want to win? Of course, I'd like to see Kyle
22.
win. I'd like to see him win every week, but if he can't, I'd like to see Kurt win one tonight.
Yeah. Wouldn't be.
I
would have no problem with that. What's the best diecast in your collection? Houday says. I don't collect diecast, but he does.
I would say the best one, in my opinion, is the Kyle Busch 2010 sweep set. That's the one that I like the most. Not just because it's Kyle. Well, it is because it's Kyle, but it's kind of rare. Nobody can get them up anymore. Plus, I was at the race, and it's just got a special place in my heart. I actually took my wife to that race, and that was her first race that she ever went with me, and I really enjoyed that weekend. It really stuck out in my mind. It was awesome. So, really did enjoy that. And I'm trying to think of some more that I've got. I've got a ton of diecast, but that's the one I really like the most.
Thank you, Oliver Cordell. Super chatting. Thank you so much for that.
Man, that's awesome, Oliver. Thank you so much, buddy. Yes, sir. Oliver,
you mentioned a special place in your heart. Speaking of which, Joey Logano is on the bumper of race leader Martin Truex Jr. with 5.5 laps to go to the end of this stage. We might have some sincere racing right here, some serious racing.
I think Truex blocks him. You know why?
I
can't wait to hear Spotter say,
new leader, Joey Logano.
Stage winner, come on.
New leader. Logano has pinned him underneath of Ryan Blaney. He has pinned Truex behind Ryan Blaney and using that high line, and using that outside to win this stage.
Yeah.
Attaboy, Joey. Go get him.
Oliver, man, thank you, buddy, for everything you guys do, too, man. That was awful nice of you guys. Thank you all so much for that. Hanson, James Cox, Jimmy Johnson's gold. James Cox sent me a Jimmy Johnson gold car. I did a review on the YouTube channel on that was awesome. Let's see. Love this Cowboys double mint car. That's my favorite of his. Or a Snickers with the metal diamond plate. Yes, that looks really good too. I tell you the one that I want to get that I've had several times and I've always seemed to trade it or sell it or something is the 08 Indy Jones. That
was a beaut. Darlington
version, the Elite. I've had it several times, but I want to try to get it back and I'll keep it this time. But I was actually at that race too.
That was our first Darlington race, wasn't it? No, that was our second one. My second one, your first one. No, that was our both first one at Darlington because I went to the November race later that year.
Yeah.
That is correct.
24 biggest fan, 2015. He was at Daytona seeing all 5 races in 4 days. Best race weekend ever. Oh, yeah, I want to do that. I want to go to all 5 at Daytona. Oliver, that was my messed up by JW last night. Just saying, LOL, joking.
Yeah, I did.
Goodness. Yeah.
I set up a race last night on iRacing, and I chose the wrong track.
You butchered that thing.
I chose the wrong track.
You butchered it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Another favorite diecast of mine is the 2015 Jeff Gordon Martinsville win, Elite. It was his last win, and it was there at that one. If you guys want to see an amazing video, and I'm not promoting any other video or channel, but please go back and look at the video of Wheelman's reaction at the racetrack that day when Kansas took out Logano. Please go back and watch that. It is absolutely hilarious. It was in real time. It had just happened. It was all legit. I just caught the right moment at the right time on the video, and it's been very popular. So if you guys will, please go check that out, man. It was awesome. It was awesome.
Ooh, Wheelman, I am drinking Guatemalan coffee. What kind are you drinking? I'm actually drinking, it's just a standard cup of American coffee. not Guatemalan, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Wow.
But I'll toast to that one. I'll toast to that one.
Delta, big time.
Yeah, Delta Alpha now following on Twitch.
That's big time.
Yes,
that's awesome.
Yes. Coach McCamus and myself both share a passion for coffee.
I didn't know.
Yes, sir.
TJ drinks
yes,
coffee.
Sir. Loves himself some coffee.
I've never personally, I don't think I ever talked to TJ, but I know who he is. But TJ, next time I see you at the ball, I'm gonna come up and introduce myself. So.
Now, question is, you gonna
hear nothing but good things from Wheelman. That's for sure. So.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
You gonna introduce yourself as Eric Salyers or the Outlaw?
I'll think about it.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if I'll have my NASCAR face on or just my regular school face on.
Got you. The professional face or the or the YouTube face.
Or the YouTube face. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever mood I'm in, I guess. So.
Johnny Beecham, I need to try some Cuban coffee. It's strong stuff. I tell you what, Death Wish coffee, and Shane Dill introduced me to Death Wish coffee. That's about as strong as I think I've ever had. I can't imagine, which I love strong coffee. I love dark roast coffees more than ever. But I couldn't imagine Cuban coffee being as strong as that Death Wish coffee.
Andrew Small says Tim Richmond loved him some Folgers coffee. He sure did.
Yeah, he did.
Shasta there, my favorite NASCAR experience has been at Martinsville in 14 when Dale Jr. won. There were some of the best fans to talk to, and she was a Harvick fan. I missed that. Why was I not at the 14? 14. You know, there was a couple years there that I kind of backed away and didn't go to any races. I wanted to relax or take a break, and I think that was a couple of years that I did that. But oh well. Reverend Rashim Stewart is back with us. Hey,
hello,
Reverend, good to see you, buddy. Reverend joins us every week on the race stream.
Calyx Productions.
Calyx Productions.
Funny, it would be good to see Suarez take for it. Look, Suarez is running pretty well. Really well.
I like Suarez, but God love, I can't understand anything he says. I was listening to MRN radio before the race come on, and they asked him how his car was.
It's tough.
And honestly, it's very tough to understand what he's saying. His English is not that good.
Yeah. Hey, I will be right. Give me 10 seconds. I got to take care of something here at the house.
Go ahead. I'll chat it up. Kevin Cordell, thank you for joining. I have a magazine with Jeff Gordon poster from 1994 when I opened it and noticed his name was misspelled. Was able to get it autographed by Jeff about 15 years ago. Jeff wasn't happy when he saw it. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Nicaragua coffee is the best. I will bring you some when I get back there, Wheelman. Okay, I'm sure he will love that.
Much obliged. Much obliged. Much obliged.
Hello, watching on TV as well. Chuck, thank you for joining us, Chuck. Carl Gruber, what caused the yellow? End of
stage two. End of stage two. So far now, let's be honest. So far, this is, I'm not going to say boring, but this race has just been a lot of green flag racing.
Yeah.
A lot of green flag racing.
It always turns into that. It always turns into that. And now at the end, you'll get a couple cautions in a row here, and they'll battle it out to the end.
Yeah. The last segment of this race will be typically pretty dang good.
One of the newest people watching here, I love this name, Turtle Man, the Irishman. How many laps are left? We've got
200.
200 laps left, I believe.
195.
Is that Turtle Man reference to the Turtle Man from Kentucky that bases the animals? Because I love watching his show. That's awesome. Thank you for joining us, Turtle Man. Twitch says, can we do a street stock? I don't know. We'll talk about it after this stream.
Raider63 says Suarez is the Mexican Ward Burton.
Okay, that makes sense. That's
perhaps.
Oh, well. Kyle was in first, now 15th. Yeah, Roblox, he just got a speeding penalty on the last set of pit stops, and he made it from the back up to 15th that run. He'll be up there. Jeremy Strickland apparently does not like the 18 car.
No, he doesn't. No, he does not.
Reverend, our favorite short track,
Martinsville without a doubt. Love
we would suggest
Martinsville.
anybody go to Martinsville. If you go into a short track race, it's cheap and it's amazing.
Could be Chuck, as the rain come through, washed off all the rubber off the track, and could be it. But I would say by now you've got enough rubber down on the track to where it could get racy. Could get extremely racy.
I'll be honest with you, Chuck. These cars handle so well that, I mean, you can drive them and they're hard and they stick and they've got a lot of downforce, and it's just hard to wreck one of these things.
Yeah, it is. It's tough to spin them out anymore.
And I've never driven one, but we do iRacing. You guys know that. And they've got the new cut package on iRacing, and it is a totally different ball than what they drove last year. I mean, it's just so much easier to drive.
Yeah. Jesus says, where's Almirola? He looks like he come out 22nd. Question of the day, did the catcher catch the opening pitch at the 2019 Wise Little League opening day? No, Anthony Gilbert. I was there actually.
Question.
I was there actually, and some guy that threw out the first pitch missed the catcher by a good 5 feet.
Way left.
Way left. I'm not going to mention who may have been throwing out that pitch, but missed the catcher badly.
He said, "How can you drink coffee that late, Will, man?"
Well, it's only 9:30. I don't know. I'm usually a night owl anyway.
If they would alternate the driving direction every second, NASCAR would be very entertaining. Okay. Joey stays in the top 2. Wow, yeah, Joey's fast.
Yeah,
man.
Joey's fast.
He's going to be the man.
Turkish coffee is hardcore. After drinking it, has what they call mud at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Fluffy, Casey Kane. Casey Kane, as you probably already know, is not running in the Cup Series anymore. He's dirt racing, straight up dirt racing now.
Yeah. Jacob Bombard, thank you for joining. Said he loves the Winston hat. It's my Winston Noble 5, guys. It's old school throwback, early 2000s.
That
Noble.
is retro.
I love that program when they put the orange numbers and spoilers and stuff on them. Man, that was beautiful. They made for some pretty die casts.
And Chris Davis got a hit. Congratulations to Chris Davis. Bless his heart, man. He is being 0 for the season, and good for him. Good for him. Did we see your last message, James Coddington? I'll have to scroll up, my man. Coddington.
I did not see
No,
it.
I did not. Can you repeat that, please? Here we go. I found it. Oh, hey, guy. When I was at the All-Star race last, my dad got the front of Bill Elliott number 9 car. I'll send a pic of it when I go down to his house. Yeah, it'd be cool.
Wow,
yeah,
awesome.
Send that to us, Coddington. Would love to see that.
I'd love to see that. I'll put that up on Twitter, man. That's awesome. That reminds me, if you guys want to chat or anything, or have any diecast or any collection that you guys want to show off, you're welcome to send to our Flying Aces Twitter account. We do a lot of stuff on Twitter. So our links are in the description. Please give us a follow over there and keep up with the channel through Twitter. We're Twitter exclusive.
Kyle is restarting 11th.
Andrew Small, Dale Jr. was the last Snow Bowl winner, wasn't he? The $1 million. I think so. I think he was. No.
No.
Yeah.
I thought
2000.
I thought the no.
2001 or 2002. I think it was.
I thought the No Bull program ended in the 90s. Was I wrong about that?
No. It ran in the early 2000s. Winston didn't get out until 2003 was their last season.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Kyle Gavigan, thank you for coming back with us, buddy. What's up, brothers? Haven't seen you in a couple weeks. Go Chase Elliott. All right, Kyle, thank you for joining.
Truex Jr. fan here.
On a fake screen than it's a real track. Yeah, unfortunately, NASCAR.com puts them in the stands there.
Yeah.
I got a couple of coffee. I got a coffee maker. Got hot chocolate, Folgers, Maxwell House, and Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Ooh.
Wow. Sounds like a real plethora coffee there this evening.
Ooh, Grady Carr. I watched Kenny Schrader run his dirt modified last week. Pretty cool. Yes, I saw Ken
awesome.
Schrader. I saw Ken Schrader and Kenny Wallace run the super dirt late cars at Eldora last summer. Loved it.
Eric Maya says, "Let's go, Daniel Speedy Suarez, Vamos 41." Awesome.
Vamos.
I love it.
Vamos.
You,
you obviously
Eric
don't
Maya.
know Spanish. Vamos means let's go, man. Know your Spanish. Know your Spanish.
I'm just saying. I'm just reading the quote.
Yeah, gotcha.
But anyway, thank you for joining us, Eric Maya.
This is the only good sport in Virginia, Maryland area. The Orioles suck. The Nationals suck. I think the Redskins suck. What else is going on here? NASCAR at least makes fans forget how bad their teams are. That's a good point, Walk Talk 21. That's a good point.
Oh, wow.
Kyle Gavigan. I remember the name, Kyle. Do you remember me? I seen you were at Bristol last week. Yes, awesome race. I really like this 2019 package. Yeah, we had a good time, Kyle. We are coming to the green here, ladies and gentlemen. Joey Logano is going to bring us to the start-finish line. And I wouldn't care a bit to see him just drive right up into that 19 car and eliminate him. Like he did at Martinsville last fall. Come on.
Yeah. James Collins has got the headlight decals on the Dodge hood and pin section. That is awesome. Can't wait to see that. Quick here before we go back green, which we are back green. If you're new to the channel, you like what you see, guys, please hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you like what you see. We would appreciate it.
The Capitals are good, Pineapple says.
Recommended. I got to play instrument here stage with Green Bay. Little Stinky says that's awesome.
Ryan
Kenny
Clark
Wallace was underrated when he drove. Penske 12 was competitive. Yeah, I agree. Kenny Wallace is a good driver. Hillbilly Jim is with. Thank you, Hillbilly Jim.
Was Hillbilly Jim not a former WWF wrestler?
He was.
I thought so.
Hillbilly Jim just subscribed. Matter of fact. Thank you,
look at him
Hillbilly.
go.
Thank you so much, buddy.
Look at him go.
Is this a stream that shows a race, how they're driving? Yes, W-Buck. This is NASCAR Race View. It's a paid subscription through NASCAR.com. This is real time what they're doing actually in Richmond. We just can't show the live race for copyright infringements. But this is what you're seeing in a 3D rendering of the actual race. So yes, this is up to date and live.
Yeah, it is driven by GPS.
Yeah. Why do you think NASCAR is a sport? Well, man, it's I just do.
Competition. It's competition
against each other. These drivers are in shape. You've got to be in shape to drive these cars. You got to have a certain skill level to compete in these cars. So they're athletes, man. I'm telling you. Where are the likes? There are 38 people, 138 people, and 11 likes. Okay, I'm not sure about that. The numbers are off there. Wait a second. You guys went to Bristol and Martinsville, but not Richmond? How close are you guys to Richmond?
Richmond's about 6 hours away.
Yeah.
Martinsville is only about 4, and Bristol is about an hour. So, and we've been to 2 out of the last 3 weeks. We figured we'd stay home tonight.
Stay at the house.
Yeah. Bristol is Raider 63. Where are you from, man? 15 minutes away. I roughly know probably where you're talking about, but which town? Probably down in Tennessee, I would imagine.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Cheese Fries Johnson fan 48. Do you stream all races? Yes, Cheese. Have you already answered that?
We do. We try to stream them all if we're not at them. So, and actually, we tried to go live at Martinsville. There wasn't enough bandwidth in Pearl Martinsville to do anything with.
Yeah.
Last week, the bandwidth, we could go live, but it was distorted a lot. Mm-hmm. So we didn't do a lot of live from Bristol. So
yeah, Kingsport, got you, Raider. I like Kingsport, Tennessee.
We try. And one of them will be running the Boston Marathon. That's true. Jimmy Johnson running the Boston Marathon on Monday.
Yeah.
That's a good point right there.
Good point.
Kyle Gavigan, you have to be athletic because it's 130 degrees plus in your car. You're driving in 100 to 200 mile an hour at all times for 3+ hours. Takes a lot of mental and physical endurance. That's why it's a sport. I agree. 100%. Kyle, thank you for answering that. You answered it better than I could.
Motorsports Nation, have we heard of his channel? I'm sure that we have stumbled across it. Yeah, I'm sure we have. Yeah, that 18 car, ladies and gents, he's in 10th place right now. I'm just saying.
D4C Dirty Air Motorsports. Listen to this. How can people not think NASCAR is a sport, but think curling is?
Good point.
Mic drop. Bam, D4C. It's awesome. I love that.
It's competition, man. Anytime you're
Gotta
competing.
Get your pals while you're in town.
Anytime
We got
you're
pals
competing.
out here, Raiders,
Yeah, I
right
like
next
pals.
to us,
I like
in the
pals.
next town up, Wise. So
I like pals.
We got one.
Lights at Talladega, Chuck. I'm with you, man. I'd love to see a night race at Talladega. I'm stoked about the night race at Martinsville next year.
That's going to be awesome.
Good Lord willing and the creeks don't rise, this guy will be there.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, this guy will be there.
Andrew Small says, hit that like button like it's Kyle Busch's face.
Like it's Kyle Busch's face. Punch that thing.
Whatever.
Comet 55 MW, about 20 minutes from Bristol. Where are you from, Comet? We are up the road from you in Wise County, up in Virginia. NASCAR needs to go back to their roots, Jacob Bombard says. I think with that 2021 schedule, you might see some drastic changes coming in about a year and a half from now with that schedule. I'm listening to some radio today and talking about as Nashville as a distinct possibility as hosting a race and doing a lot of crazy stuff, that NASCAR schedule. Taking away some races where...
James wants to know if you put it on the 9-car right.
Yeah, you better believe I can.
I'll be at the Martinsville night race too. Been wanting them to have one for years. Yes.
Yep.
Making a video about NR 2003. Awesome NASCAR racing. I've never played that, but they say it's realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, anything that makes you sweat is considered a sport. That book says.
Ah.
Cars on dirt track.
Yeah.
You guys rock. Punch Kyle in the face. LMAO. Okay. Irwin, Tennessee is from Irwin.
Yeah.
If that shot is true, the one car is yawed out on the opposite direction, kind of weird looking.
Which one is it?
He said the one car looks yawed out in that. And the 9 car kind of looks yawed out on that too.
Yeah, probably so. I'm sure it's just to get that spoiler out in the air.
I don't think that is very well. It might be a little accurate. I don't think it's to that.
I was talking about on our broadcast or on television.
Yeah. The car. It looks yawed out. I think it's exaggerated.
I wouldn't put much stock in.
I think it's exaggerated a little bit.
But they do that.
I always wonder why everyone got so caught up in definitions. They're fine with competition, but not sport. Just like with cheerleading. What's the difference? It makes what you call it. That's true, Tom. Tom, thank you for joining us tonight, buddy, and thank you for that comment. That's awesome. Scott County, Gay City. His mom, Scott County Raider says.
There you go.
Awesome.
There you go.
His mom's an old Mac McClung fan, I guess. Let's see. Kenny Wallace. Yeah, I remember Kenny Wallace, man. He was a great driver. I remember Kenny Wallace in the 2000 Talladega race that Dale won, that last one. He was running up there. I think he finished second to Dale that day.
What was that?
Rowdy is the Patriots of NASCAR. I love to hate him, but cannot deny the talent. He's top 10 all time. I agree.
Well said, man.
That's a great analogy right there.
Let me do a quick rundown here from the back. I'm going to skip over a lot. Got Ryan Priest 1 lap down. Ty Dillon, who I did not have in my fantasy lineup. I thought about it, Outlaw. I told you a lie at the start of the broadcast. Of course, got Blaney 23rd, Di Benedetto 22nd.
Considering it more.
He ran well at Bristol last week, man.
Oliver, NASCAR will come to Nashville soon. You wait and see.
I think so. Hemrick up to 21st. Ricky Stenhouse somehow still alive in this race in 20th. Chase Elliott, you Chase Elliott fans, he is struggling tonight. Back in 19th. 18th, Eric Almirola. 17th, Alex Bowman. 16th, William Byron. Jimmy Johnson, as predicted, Outlaw, well said, man, mired in 15th. Not moving up very much, that guy. Chris Buescher, who's fallen back to 14th. That hurts my fantasy team. Ryan Newman, pretty good, solid run, as always, here at up in 13th. Eric Jones got back to 12th position after running top 6, top 7 about all evening. Denny Hamlin climbing his way up, which is to be expected. This is his home track, and he's always pretty good at Richmond. Kurt Busch up to 10th. Some guy named Kyle Busch up to 9th, who just got a pit road speeding penalty about 100 laps ago, and he's making his way back up. You got Daniel Suarez 8th. 7th is Paul Menard. 6th, hey boys, it's Austin Dillon up to 6th place. Austin Dillon's up to 6th place. That's my Chocolate Myers reference, in case you don't know. 5th place, Clint Boyer. 4th place, Kevin Harvick. 3rd place, Roger Penske's 2-car, Brad Keselowski. 2nd place, Martin Truex Jr. And 1.4 seconds ahead is the man, Joey Logano. There you have it.
Right.
There you have it. 18th has the quickest
rundown,
lap.
Will,
yeah, Neil, it's just a matter of time, man, until he's back up front. There's no doubt. He has been stout this entire race. Just a matter of time. We're going to start seeing.
Medora, he'd love to see a night race at a road course with headlights. That would be awesome. W. Puck said he's going to Kansas with his dad this year. That's awesome. Yeah. I'd love to get out there to do that. Watch from Australia. Love the show. So you think says, awesome, man. That is awesome. Watching from down under. I like that. Welcome to the show, buddy. Thank you so much. We're just a couple of guys that love NASCAR, love watching NASCAR, and love chatting about NASCAR, so you hit the right place right here.
Debris in turn 1, Shane Dill says. I wonder if NASCAR will throw that caution. Debris. Look, we're down to about 160 laps to go. This race will be over with fairly soon. Yeah.
Chuck Whitehead, we think is going to retire next, no doubt, without a question. Jimmy Johnson will be out. I would say he'll announce his retirement before the new rules package in 2021. So? I think he's done.
You really think so?
I do. I think he's done after next year. He signed a 2-year deal with Hendrick. I think he's done. Then after that, you're probably looking at Kevin Harvick a couple, 3 years after that retiring.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, T-Benz. I might throw my name in the hat to replace DW. I might do that.
Well, that'd be crazy not to.
That's what I'm thinking. We'll go to the aerial view here and see where your drivers are.
Funky Bill's taking the poll here. Says put a 2 in the chat if you like Kyle Busch and 1 if you don't.
A 2 in the chat if you like and 1 if you don't.
1 if you don't. Yeah.
How about I put a 1 right here? My favorite driver
is Kyle Busch. I've been a Kyle fan in 2008. So actually about 2007 when he was finishing up with Hendrick. So
yeah, I'll give you credit, man. You are not a bandwagon Kyle Busch fan.
That's true.
I can vouch for the guy. That is the God's honest truth. He is not a bandwagon.
Shane Dill says the scanner's free trial on the app. That's awesome.
Ooh, super cool. That is cool.
Andrew Small says biggest surprise of the year has been Austin Dillon. He's performing great. Wasn't expecting that. I agree. I think Childress has stepped up their game. This new car package has really helped him out. He's actually been very fast in qualifying every week.
He was leading Frodo Joe. Kyle won.
Yeah.
Kyle
he was dominating.
He was dominating. He got the pit road spinning, exiting pit road.
Yeah. He'll get up there.
Yeah. Yoda's rule.
Yeah, 2-18, 2-18, 2-2-2.
Yeah, that's 2 if you like Kyle Busch.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. No, he's telling us who he likes, I believe.
I know. He's throwing up the number 2 if you like him, 1 if you don't. He's throwing up a bunch of 2s for the 18. Chase Elliott has just subscribed. Thank you very much, Chase.
I got you.
Thank you very much, man. Hopefully.
Chase Elliott has subscribed. Now, hold up. Where's he at on the track out there?
he's heading down into turn 3 right now.
God, you're not supposed to have your phone in the car, Chase.
He's coming out of 4. Chase is at the start-finish line now.
I'm not going to say anything if you don't.
Yeah, we'll keep it secret. All right. You do remember when Brad Keselowski had his phone in the car at Daytona? Yeah.
Yeah, when the red flag come out.
Yeah, he got his phone out and was tweeting pictures.
The tweet around the world, they called it.
Yeah. That was pretty
Best driver without a championship is Mark Martin. I would agree with that, Shasta. No doubt. He's unbelievable. He was amazing.
Yeah. All right, we're under caution. I do not know. Maybe it's the debris. Okay.
Andrew Small said that's why he's doing so bad. He's too busy watching the broadcast.
Yeah, perhaps.
Yeah, Chase going on.
Chase, we appreciate you watching, man, but we got the 34 over here. We got the 34
put the phone down, Chase.
Yeah, put the phone down. Do your job, Chase. We got the 34 here. Is he?
Yes, Tom Zay, they made a rule that the drivers can't have their phones in the car after that. So after that, I think was it 2012?
Maybe the 13.
Yeah, one of them. They ran it on a Sunday night or Monday night prime time. They had a big wreck.
Yeah.
And all the drivers got out. No, was that the Juan Pablo race?
Yeah, it was. That's when he hit the jet dryer. I think it's when he hit the jet dryer.
Okay, so when he hit the jet dryer, they had a bunch of stuff cleaned up. So the drivers got out of the car on the backstretch going down into turn 3. And Brad Keselowski gets out of his pocket his cell phone, and he tweets out a picture with all the drivers on the backstretch, and it caused a big stir. NASCAR didn't take kind of that and disallowed any media technology in the cars other than what's on the cars. So.
Hey, let's give a quick shout out here to Anna Marie Jamo Diong from the Philippines. Thank you very much, ma'am, for joining us.
Well, how nice. Thank you, Anna Marie.
Thank you for spending just a few minutes with us, and hope you hang around. Hope you like
if you like
NASCAR.
What you see. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button, help us out, and hit thumbs up. It goes a long way. We really do appreciate it, guys. thank everybody for tuning in to some NASCAR racing with us.
Yeah. Jim Houston, why did Martin always pop a wheelie on restarts in that number 6 Viagra car? I don't know, Jim. Why don't you tell us? I'm not sure. Yes,
Keep PG, though.
Yeah.
Keep PG.
Keep PG, please. And NASCAR wonders why they are losing fans, LOL. I don't know.
Funky Bill, Outlaw, who's your favorite driver? KB. I'm a Kyle Busch guy.
All right, Delta Alpha, I see your comment on Twitch, and I didn't know if my race view was just stuck. I was wondering why that 34 car was just sitting there.
Yeah, he nailed the wall.
Well, yeah, but okay. I guess that makes sense.
Now they're towing him.
Shasta, how far are we from Beckley, West Virginia? Probably, maybe 3 hours, 2.5?
Yeah, we're only about an hour away from West Virginia.
Yeah, we're not too far. We're not far.
Anna Marie says thank you very much, and she liked Kyle Busch too. That is awesome. Well, Anna,
of course you do.
I give you a big thumbs up on that, Anna, down in the Philippines.
Of course you do.
I'm a big Kyle fan too, and it's Kyle people. We got to stick together, Anna.
Yeah, you are few in numbers, so you got to stay together, you guys.
We got to stay together. Put it on the leaders, and let's see if they pit here.
Here they come.
Okay,
already one step ahead of you.
Funky Bill. Yep, I like Kyle Busch. LOL, Busch beer. LOL.
Leader.
James said Busch beer. Okay.
Leader pit road.
Strictly Stock with us tonight. Hey, Strictly Stock.
Funky Bill, my favorite driver. My favorite driver is that 22 car.
Yeah. Strictly Stock has a good channel, iRacing. If you guys are interested in that, head over there to his channel and check him out. He does a weekly league race on Monday nights. It's pretty awesome. He's got some great drivers in there. Good, clean racing. There's not been many cautions at all. So you guys head over and check him out if you want to.
911. Yeah, go ahead and read that. I wanted to.
Piano Man. If y'all could see one driver who has retired in the last 10 to 15 years get back behind the wheel, who would it be? Without a doubt, Carl Edwards. Carl would be the man to get back behind the wheel. I don't think he will, but he would be the most. He'd be the most eligible, I believe.
Heck, that's a good question. Last 10 or 15 years. Shoo.
Tony Stewart would still be good.
I think I would.
Morton can still drive a race car.
I think I'd like to see Tony Stewart back behind the wheel.
Yeah.
I really do. Good evening, Matt Cooker. He saw some tweets earlier. Right step you all took. Should be nothing but positive going forward. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look, TJ says, well, man, who's your favorite driver? You want to answer that right
Joey Logano at 22 car.
Ethan Fish. I'm in Rotterdam, New York.
Rotterdam.
Awesome. Rotterdam. Shasta, y'all check out Beckley Motorsports Park soon. I find out when Schrader will be there.
I saw that.
Oh, yes.
I saw that earlier. Ken Schrader, they're getting him there to race.
Oh, that's
now, is that a dirt track or is that a asphalt track?
That's probably dirt. I don't think he only races dirt now. I don't know. I could be wrong. But anyway, Shasta, please send that to me on Twitter whenever you can.
Lee Spence says Jeff Burton.
I love Jeff Burton.
Yeah, you did. You were a big fan of that 99 Exide car.
I was a big fan of the 99 car back in 2000. I was.
The 18 car has came out. It looks like he lost a couple spots. No, I'm lying.
Oh yeah.
Oh, those are wave around cars. Those are lap cars. He's 7th. He came out 7th. He picked up 2 spots on pit road.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get up early, boys.
Cowboy Toby, go Logano. I like Cowboy Toby. Everybody loves Cowboy Toby. He's a Logano fan.
Cowboy Toby.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm catfishing on Lake.
Truex beat him.
Ooh, super cool, Patrick. Awesome, man. Well, good luck out there. Be safe on that water, and I hope you catch a big one. That is awesome. Yeah. Patrick Bill.
Be careful.
Doing some catfishing tonight.
I like catfish.
I love to eat catfish.
Anyone like
Chuck
click
Whitehead.
1? If you don't like, click 2.
Dale
Bill's
Jr.
back. Who's still at it again?
Chuck Whitehead needs to see himself some Dale Jr. back on the track. I think a lot of people like to see Dale
said
Jr.
It's a dirt track, and he was back on the track in 13, and it was a packed house.
Yeah. Yes, Anna, we are, so far this season, we have been live every race except for the 2 we have attended. We went to Martinsville 3 weeks ago and Bristol last week. And outside of that, we have live streamed every race and did a little watch party and chatted it up with you guys and enjoyed every minute of it.
Yeah.
Dale Jr.'s running a Xfinity race again this year, if I'm not mistaken.
He is. I think it's in the fall here at Richmond, ain't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Raider63 is
so.
now subscribed on the YouTubes. Thank you
very much,
that's
awesome.
Raider.
Thank you, Raider. W. Puck, my dad's going, and I are going to Kansas in the spring. I live in Arkansas, but how long is the drive? Also, Logano is a kid who get his toys away. He throws a fit, and then he gets two. He's trying to say Logano's a spoiled rat.
That's what I can put two and two together, Outlaw. I'm not
Funky
stupid.
Bill said he just subscribed. Thank you, Funky Bill. That's awesome. Cronky Jr. is running Darlington this year.
That's where it is.
Okay, that's what it is.
That's where it is. But let me go ahead and just say it. Let me go ahead and say this. Alex Cronky has chimed in. Yes. Yeah, he's chimed in.
That rolls off Cronky.
One of our favorite names to say.
Yes.
There was a Coke machine at the Kroger gas station. Still has the full-size Burton 99 on the front of it. ZZQ says. Oh, I've seen some old retro Coke machines. Someone shot me a picture the other day. Dang it. Who was? It might have been Dale Jr. when he was in the old Bush series. Was on the front of a Coke machine. And someone shot me a picture of that. And it's still being used today. Good stuff. Good stuff. Jeremy Strickland just subscribed. Thank you, Jeremy.
Appreciate you, Jeremy.
That. Appreciate
2,000 sub show. Oliver, we're probably looking probably next weekend.
Probably next weekend if our schedules line up. And
his next weekend's going to be his racing, though.
That's right. That's right.
We'll try to work it to where everybody can make it. So it might be 2 weeks.
Yeah, we'll definitely make it happen.
We'll do it soon. We'll do it soon. We'll build it up on Twitter and let you guys know what the agenda and stuff.
Yeah, we want to make sure the most people can join.
Jeff Burton can race. Why can he come back? Yeah, Jeff. I'd love to see Jeff Burton back in the car.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Look, driving is not something they forget how to do. And it's not, obviously, you don't have to be in the best shape, I guess, to run like an Xfinity race or something. I don't know, like a one-off or something. But they can still drive. They can still will it.
Yeah. So, and, Oliver, we have to make sure you're there because I'm sure your mother wants to defend her title in the Powder Puff race.
We don't want to... we don't want to leave her out.
Oliver says Sunday evening might be good for him, too. That'd be cool.
Okay, well, yeah, but now next Sunday's Easter, so we'll have to see.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about an Easter.
So, Braden Dalton said he subscribed. Thank you, Braden.
Hello.
Appreciate that.
Thank you very much, Braden. Spinhouse hasn't crashed yet, Pineapples21 says. That's a good point. The race still has, we're under 150 to go, so there's still time.
Oh, God.
Jim Houston would like to see Jeremy Mayfield back. Yeah. Oh, Lord. If you guys aren't familiar, Jeremy Mayfield got busted by NASCAR, failed a drug test, and has maintained to this day that he is innocent. And they've proven him to be dealing meth and anyway,
items
he's been in a lot of legal trouble, and he still has mentioned about coming back into NASCAR. Wow.
Do we remember the Prelude to the Dream races in the 2000s? Yes, we do. We actually bought those on pay-per-view.
We did. They ran the old door track.
Fun. That was fun. It was in the summertime on a Wednesday night.
It was.
And, man, God, it was just amazing.
It was.
That you could sit and watch that dirt racing. And then all of them had their cars painted up.
Just like the Cup cars,
It was amazing. It really
was a good time.
Good. Ryan Neff subscribed. Thank you, Ryan Neff. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, everybody. Racing Ray, Kyle's coming.
Yeah, he is. Here he is. He's in
Kyle's
fifth.
On the way.
He's in fifth.
Don't sink, bring it, KB. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
That 22 hit the brake pedal. Yeah, he did not get a good restart there. A little disappointed in that. Joey's usually a good restarter.
Yeah, Anna Marie Truex needs to win. He hasn't been strong since he joined Joe Gibbs. That's true. It's not him and old Cole Hearn. They're good, but they've not got it together yet. That's for sure. They'll start winning races. Once he wins one, I believe he'll win a bunch. He's a streaky race car driver. When he wins one, he gets hot. He really does.
Oliver Cordell, better question. When is that 3,000 sub show going to be?
Oh, wow.
That's good.
I don't know, Oliver.
That's kind of reaching for the stars right there, Ollie. I'm not sure, man.
Yeah, we'll man, I hope it's soon, Oliver, to be honest with you. I hope it's soon.
Maybe someday. We started streaming about 14 months ago, and honestly, if you'd ever told me that we had got more than 100, I would have laughed at you. But somehow it's grown, and again, we love doing it. This is what we do.
Yeah, we do.
This is our hobby. It's a lot of fun.
Mayfield was actually able to prove he was on meth when he said he the doctor said that at the level of meth, they said he would be dead.
Yeah.
Oh, if he was on that level.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something went right, though, anyway.
Yeah. long story short, he is not he's not tried hard enough to get back into NASCAR. NASCAR maintains it. They'll let him back in if he goes through the Road to Recovery or something. What's the program called?
Yeah, that program.
Yeah. Whatever it's called.
Yeah, Tom Zay, I think, is talked to Anna. He says that it's a completely new package and may take some time to get used to. Of course, yes, no doubt.
Chase Elliott is running in the 17th. He's running in 17th.
Of the 501st. I like that. That's awesome. That's a good name. James Connaughton, I was joking about Logano. He said the only woman was Danica Patrick.
Brian France is on the Road to Recovery Raider 60. Yeah, he is. the CEO of this company, NASCAR. Whew.
Yeah.
Boys, he took a fall.
Wants to see Rusty Wallace come out of retirement.
Now,
I watched
the
download with Rusty Wallace a week ago, and did you know that Rusty Wallace was still tore up about getting out of NASCAR? Said it took him about 6 or 7 years to finally come to terms with him being out of a car, that he retired way too early, and he let people talk him into it. And wished that he would have never gotten out of the car after 05.
Yeah.
That it was the worst decision ever made in his life.
Yeah.
I really felt sorry for him during the interview, man, because you tell it really hurt him. It hurt him bad.
Oscar Aguirre, he got busted on pit road for speeding, exiting pit road. But he has obviously made it up. He is now running in 5th and 2.2 seconds behind our leader, Martin Truex Jr. Brad Keselowski, 4/10 away. He's gaining a little bit on Truex. 501st is a Star Wars thing, gamer of the 501 or 501st. Did you pick up on? You're a Star Wars guy. Did you pick up on that? Because I did not.
I didn't pick up on the 501.
Yeah.
But I did pick up on the new Star Wars trailer today. I really enjoyed that. I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Any news on the big corporations buying NASCAR? I don't think the corporation is going to buy it. They're going to actually spread out the sponsorship throughout the year with several different organizations. Is that what you're hearing?
Yeah, from what I understand, there's going to be 4 major sponsors starting next year. And NASCAR turned down Monster. Monster wanted to re-up with them, and they turned it down. So I'm assuming there's more money involved with the 4 big sponsors as opposed to one primary sponsor.
Well, it was also giving Monster a big discount too, from what I understand.
That's true too.
You know, because it's having trouble finding a sponsor, and Monster probably wanted the same rate, and they probably turned them down.
Good point.
Will a rookie win this year? If one does, I'd say it would be Byron, but I wouldn't count on it.
New leader,
rookie winning.
Brad Keselowski. Just made the pass on that 19 car.
That Brad K something else, ain't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. He is the. I swear, I think he's the new Matt Kenseth, who was the new Mark Martin, who was the new David Pearson. Make their way through the field.
How many left? You're looking about 135.
We are down to 133. 133.
33.
Bad Brad to the lead.
Should NASCAR think about having an electric series? I think NASCAR's got too many problems now to worry about starting other things. I wouldn't think so.
I would say in the next decade and a half or so, maybe 10, 15 years, I think so. Yeah. I do think so.
T-Mans makes a good point. Yeah, Byron is not a rookie. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Saying they're lying. But I wouldn't think a rookie's going to win. You're looking at Priest and who else is in there?
The rookies.
Daniel Hemrick and Priest. I don't think he's going to
win. I'd have to scroll through the field, but I don't know. There's only just a small handful. Yeah.
Wish Winston would return if government lets them.
Yeah.
God, that'd be nice. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, our government, Lord have mercy. Interfering.
Dale Jarrett would be good coming back. Have you seen Dale Jarrett lately, man? He is looking old.
No, I've not seen it.
He looks like he's in his 80s.
Is that right?
Lord, he looks old.
Robert Powell. Brad K likes the short tracks. Yes, he does. Been getting better all race. Bad news for the competitors. Yes.
That is true.
Yes.
That is true.
Brad, this is a typical Brad Keselowski night right here. Don't hear from him a lot. Get up in the top 10. Does okay. And you look up and he's in the top 5. And bam, now he's in the lead.
True. Hey, you don't mind if I run and get myself a bite to drink, do you?
I don't mind one bit, man.
I'll be back momentarily. Come on.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time. Johnny Beecham, government destroys everything they touch. I tend to agree with that there, Johnny. Yeah. At times, it's not what our forefathers intended. I'll just leave it at that. Love my United States history, and I know the Our forefathers didn't envision a lot of what's going on today. But oh well, that's a different discussion for a different day. James Coddington, I think he can race again. Who you talking about, James? Dale Jarrett got you. I don't know about that. He was good, though. Dale Jarrett was good. He was a fan favorite. A lot of people's sentimental pick. I remember when he was racing, he always got huge driver intro cheers. People loved themselves some DJ. He was a good one. How is Clint Boyer fourth all of a sudden? Good question. I have missed that. Let's see where. Well, shoot. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's been running top 5 about all night. Top 7 at least. Yeah, Clint's good here. Clint Boyer's pretty good. If I'm not mistaken, Clint's won a couple times at Richmond. I'd have to go Google it, but I'm pretty sure. Get you some of that Hunt Brothers. Yeah, amen to that. Yeah, he loves himself some Hunt Brothers pizza, that's for sure, to drink. Yeah, T-Benz, if you guys don't know the Outlaw, he always has a bite to drink for whatever reason, man. He's got some funny sayings. James Winter. Oh, no, my pick is 7th. Yeah, Kevin started out, he led most of the first, he led all the way up to close to the about 35 laps, then the competition caution came out at 40, and he got past about lap 35, and has not really made his way back up front yet. He's ran top 10 all night, just not the fastest car anymore for whatever reason. Not sure why. Yeah, Jeremy Strickland, a lot of people liked Odell Jr. How many fans were at Bristol? I was there in 97, and every seat was filled. Frodo Joe, I bet there was 25,000 people max last week at Bristol. But for whatever reason, man, it was a great race, and that didn't bother me one bit. It was still a great race. Haley, good night, Aces. I have church in the morning. Go 18 and 22. Thank you, Miss Haley. Thank you very much.
Haley. Have a good night, hon. Thank you so much.
Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Brian Vickers would be good to get back in, K. Michael says. I agree.
I think his heart condition, they won't allow it.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But now he was getting really, really competitive when he had to step away.
Yeah.
He was really...
You know who was really good, too? Well, wasn't great, but would be a good Xfinity driver full-time. Regan Smith.
Yeah, true that. Shasta McCabe, listen to this question. What's a one race that you have enjoyed the most that you wished you could have attended to? Mine would be Darlington with Craven and Busch. Man. One race.
Let me think about that.
Yeah, I'll get back with you on that. Probably... I'll go back to the old Earnhardt and Terry Labonte at Bristol, the Rattle the Cage race. I was not into NASCAR at that point, but I do wish I could have gone back and been at Bristol that night. Because that was still being talked about today, so it was good.
Yeah, that's an amazing race. I think I would have liked to have been to, too. So I'll go with that one, too. I can still go back and watch any of them old Bristol races, late 80s, early 90s. Man, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see.
NASCAR tests electric racing cars. The electric motors last 3 laps before they burn up.
Is that right?
I didn't know that.
I did not know that, Carl. Did not know that. But one thing I do know, Kyle looks to be getting a little bit racy, ladies and gents. He's chasing down that 14 car. He's getting there.
Well, I'll tell you what, last week at Bristol, we watched Kyle around. I kept my eye on Kyle a lot, and his car, he did not have the best car.
No.
He would go down in them turns, man, and back into that thing would just slide, and he was loose. He was getting loose coming up off the turns, and they was just gaining on him and caught him pretty quickly. But he had the fresh air the last 12, 13 laps there, and there wasn't nobody going to catch him.
Andrew Small, yeah, that 01 Pepsi 400 would have been awesome to have been at when Dale Jr. won it. Yeah. That I know that had to be emotional. Yeah, that's a great call right there, man.
I went back and watched that so many times, and absolutely loved it every time.
Yeah.
There is no getting old in that race. Right?
Yeah, Pineapple's 17 car still in one piece. He's mired back here in 18th, but still in one piece. No, hasn't caused any wrecks yet. Of course, we are down to 116 to go, so we're down to the last part of this race. We're going to start thinking about how many laps we got on a fuel run here. Did you catch that by any chance?
No.
No? Okay, I haven't either. I don't know where they stand on on fuel run. But at some point, we might be looking at green flag runs.
K. Michael says, Wilkesboro with Earnhardt and Rudd, even the fans were fighting.
Now, that was well before my day. What do you think of Denny making 22 spots, and if you weren't to make Denny to win a championship, what year? GT Master, man, Denny is always good here. No question about it. He's up to 8th. He's been about mid-pack the whole race, but he's making his way up through. He's good at Richmond, as I've said. And if you were to make Denny to win a championship, what year? I don't want to see Denny win a championship. I'll be honest with you.
Denny missed his chance to win that championship when he screwed up at Phoenix that year. And Johnson won I think it was 09, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Skeet 069 says, "Hey Outlaw, I want your hat, man. That's old classic right there, boys. That
Winston Noble.
Get a little comments on that hat.
Yeah,
that hat's a classic.
Yeah,
so
you do a good job with that.
They're hard to find. This one was actually in perfect condition. So when I found it, I grabbed it, and man, it's been a great one.
For you Harvick fans, he's up to P6. That. He has passed Austin Dillon.
How did I become a NASCAR fan? My dad. My dad always loved NASCAR, and in the mid-80s, I remember him rooting for Bill Elliott.
Mm-hmm.
The late 80s, I actually started watching some races with him, and then the 90s, it just kind of took over as a thing that I really liked.
You're welcome, GT Master. You're absolutely welcome. We got 111 laps to go. 111. Winding down. Who is in the lead? You're looking at Brad Keselowski. He has a half-second lead.
We give a shout-out to Kimberly Bonds.
No, we did not. No, we did not.
Kimberly Bonds is in the house.
Hey, Kimberly.
That's awesome. Hey, Kimberly.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Christian Lima. What lap? We got. Yeah, you already told him that.
We got 110 to go. Working lap 290. 290 of 400.
Brad K's in the lead right now. Brad K's in the lead.
So you think.
So let's take a moment here to recap the night. Kyle jumped up there and won the first stage. He got caught busted for speeding on pit road, went to the back.
Yes, he did.
And he's just now made his way up to 5th in the last stage. Stage 2 winner turned out to be Joey Logano. Team Penske is fast. Brad K took the lead early in this one, and was about 100 to go. So not been any cautions other than
stage breaks.
Michael McDowell hit the wall.
And Larson hit the wall.
And Kyle Larson busted the tire and hit the wall too. So other than that, it's been a pretty clean race. That's basically your recap. And guys, if you do like what you see, please become a friend of the Ace by hitting that subscribe button. We'd love to have you every week. We'd love to have you every night we stream. So thanks so much. And please don't forget to hit that thumbs up also. We're at 64. Let's shoot for the stars, bro. What do you say? You want to get 100 thumbs up?
That's fine to me. Likes are not very important to me, but yeah, let's do that.
Hey,
sounds good.
I kind of play it as a game.
Okay.
You know, I know it doesn't really. It's not going to make or break anything, but I like to see them thumbs up. So if you guys really like what you said, please hit that thumbs up. Let's try to get to 100 tonight. Let's try to get to 100 before this thing's over with.
Han Solo, what's y'all's thoughts on moving Daytona to the final regular season race and making Phoenix the final race? Not a fan of it. I do like that Daytona ends the regular season, but I do not like that Phoenix will be the championship race next year. Not a fan.
Yeah.
It's a specialty track. I think it narrows down too much. It caters to just a handful of drivers.
I always see Daytona night race in July.
Yeah.
I always see that.
Yeah. Where'd you find that hat? Where'd you find that hat, Outlaw? Skeet wants to know.
I'm thinking this one was an eBay hat.
Okay.
I think this was an eBay hat, to be honest with you.
Can the 48 win it or steal it? I don't think so, man. He's back in 13th, and he's not made any ground tonight whatsoever.
Yeah.
Just been
it
stuck
would have
right
to be
there.
A fluke move for him to win at the end. Like everybody come in and he stay out, and then caution comes out or something. I don't know.
You think Jim Ross would be a good NASCAR commentator? Probably, Chuck. He could bring some. Belly to belly suplex and cage matches to NASCAR. Sure, I think you did a pretty good job. W. Puck is out for the night. Peace out, brother. Thanks for joining us.
See you, buddy. Thanks so much.
Also, Alan Bestwick. Yeah, I'm a fan of Alan Bestwick. He's.
I used to do MRN radio.
Yeah.
He was the lead man for a while.
He was
NBC.
NBC.
Of course, with ESPN and
NBC.
Was an NBC. Yeah.
I'm back. Love the stream, Ethan Fish. Thank you very much, Ethan. GT Master. If you were to change the final race, what would it be? Atlanta would be a great choice to end the season. It would be a great choice. Sure would.
I think Bristol would be good.
Bristol would be good. Han Solo, thank you for subscribing to the Aces. Appreciate that, man.
Oh, wow. We've got Han Solo as a subscriber. I love it.
Yeah.
Yep. We picked up Han Solo and we picked up Chase Elliott while he's out here driving. So that's two big heavy hitters right there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Funky Bill's got to go. 10-4 on that, man. Thanks for tuning in. 2,000 subs.
Sucks we hit 2K tonight, and we'll look to do a 2,000 sub show here within the next week or so. So we're going to sit down and kind of plan that out. Don't know when exactly.
New leader, MTJ.
How do you feel about Christopher Bell taking over Larson's ride? Progress says Larson's contract ends 2020. He's trash.
Ain't happening. Toyota will not let Christopher Bell go. I'm telling you right now.
I've heard that on YouTube or on MRN, Sirius Radio several times that Joe Gibbs said that he will not be out of anything. He'll not drive anything other than a Toyota. Toyota won't allow it. And to be honest with you, Denny Hamlin out this year. After this year, he'll be out.
I don't know about that, man. He's too
competitive. I'm telling you,
it's possible.
He'll be out.
They got to find a seat for Christopher Bell. I know that. Worries, new subscriber. Thank you very much, my man. Appreciate that. What does -1 mean on Kyle Busch? On Kyle, -1? Let me find what you're looking at. I think that is he started 4th, so he is down 1 spot from where he started. He is only down 1.
We also got a subscribe there a few seconds ago before that last one. I forgot to mention, and I forgot who it was.
Dan Leggett is our newest subscriber. Appreciate that, Dan.
No, there was one before that. 2 before that. Hang on just a second. Let me go up here and look. Shoot, I'm sorry I missed it. It was Oscar Aguirre.
Yeah, it was Oscar Aguirre. Yes, it was. Yes.
Thank you, Oscar. Thank you so much, buddy.
Racing Ray, I'm a fan of the double Pocono. I think that's going to be intriguing. I really do. If you're not familiar,
FedEx just signed by then 24.
Yeah.
Ugh. Go ahead.
I was going to say, if you're not familiar with what he's talking about, they're going to run 2 Pocono races back-to-back days next year at Pocono. They're going to run a Saturday and Sunday event. I'm curious how they're going to do that. That's going to be fun to see.
I think if FedEx re-upped with them, hey, Michael, that doesn't mean that Denny Hamlin re-upped. It just means FedEx re-upped. I bet Christopher Bell goes in there and takes over that FedEx ride. I'm almost positive. I think that's what's going to happen. From everything that I'm hearing, because you can only have 4 cars. Denny, that's just a feeling I've got. So I could be totally wrong, but I'm thinking that's the way it's going to go.
Yeah.
Kimberly Bonds. Okay, go Kyle. Yes, Kimberly. Kyle is up to 5th. He's not making much ground once he's got to 5th.
GT, I liked that Auto Club race at nighttime. It was a good atmosphere, it seemed like, but it's hard to argue against that day race. It's pretty good. Daniel Danner, now a subscriber. Thank you, Daniel. You're a friend of the Aces. Appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate that.
There's a lot of comments coming in here. Let me try to get to a couple of them. Yeah. The roll at Charlotte, I liked it, but I wish they'd go back. To be honest with you. I just don't like the Roval being in the fall race. I like my Charlotte on the oval itself.
You like the Bank of America 500, don't you?
Yeah. Honda come in. What about Dodge? I think they're going to start bringing some new manufacturers in. I really do. I think they'll be a player. Both of those will be a player in NASCAR in the next 2 to 3 years.
I think so. NASCAR wants 6 manufacturers.
Yeah.
They want 6 manufacturers.
Rest in peace, Speed Channel. Boys, there wasn't nothing no better than that Speed Channel.
Love that Speed Channel.
Golly, Friday night trackside and stuff like that. That was amazing.
That was good stuff.
Get rid of Denny Hamlin. Put Hun in the second Levine. Put him in the second Levine family racing car coming up next season.
It's possible. You never know.
You never know.
Ted Halpin. Ted Halpin, now a friend of the Aces. Much obliged.
Thank you, Ted. Thank you so much. Truex will win this year and go to Michigan and Cup Series because I live about 1 hour away. First time I'm so excited. Yes, worries.
You got yourself a great track up there in the Irish Hills of Michigan. We have been and loved it. Great track. Beautiful part of America. Good Lord, beautiful.
Yep, 94 to go. 94 to go. Keselowski is struggling right now. Yeah, I think he's burnt that right front up.
I think him tires are gone.
Burn them up.
There's a lot of comers and goers now. We're starting to see Eric Jones has dropped back. He's 17th. You know, he was running up well. Poor old Chase Elliott still stuck in 16th. Suarez back to 15th. William Byron up to 13th. Jimmy up to 12th. Ryan Newman up to 11th. Paul Menard. How about Paul Menard running top 10 all night long?
Yeah.
Kurt Busch in 9th. Denny Hamlin in 8th. 7th is Austin Dillon. Kimberly Bonds now subscribed to the Aces. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you,
Truly
Kimberly.
appreciate that.
That is awesome.
Kevin Harvick.
Thank you guys so
Here's the
much.
thing I see, Outlaw.
What?
We're on a very long green flag run, yes?
Yes.
You look at the first 7.
About a 100 lapper right.
There's only 4 seconds separating first to 7th. That's impressive.
That's not bad.
That's impressive.
Not bad at
Ryan
all.
Blaney to
That's
pit
definitely
road.
not bad at all.
Ryan Blaney to pit road. Is this going to start the green flag stops?
It may do it. Looks like Kyle is Kyle's in 5th, but he's stuck right to 2nd,
Yeah.
3rd, 4th. So
Yeah.
it's really close racing there. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good racing.
Yeah, it is. Let's put this on the old rear camera and watch from
Boyer to 2nd.
Oh, Clint Boyer.
Then
P2.
Logano's right behind him, probably.
No,
we'll be
it's
driving-
Keselowski still.
Harvick was a fast car of the 4 last 5 laps. I figured Harvick would be better than what he is.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's running 6th, but I thought he's going to be up there. Actually, just past
He's
Kyle
5th.
Busch.
He's just past Kyle, yeah.
So I was hoping Harvick would get up there and be more competitive than what he is.
The top 6 are 3 seconds apart. That's pretty good after a
Well,
100-lap green flag run.
2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th is right on each other's.
Yeah, they are. We're working lap 313 of 400. We are winding down. Looks like I think some strong cars obviously at the front right now. I get that, but Truex has been strong of late, and most of the night. Boyer has climbed through the field. He's up to 2nd. Keselowski was powerful at the start of this stage. Logano's been top 5 all night long, and Harvick is in 5th, but you never count out Kyle Busch, who's in 6th. And I think Denny Hamlin could be a player. He's in 8th. He needs a little bit of luck, it looks like. Maybe some fuel strategy or tire strategy. Denny's been known to do that. So, and yes, Miss Anna, Penske is struggling in the long run.
Skeet 069 said he just subscribed. We're doing a good job. We thank you for that, Skeet.
K. Michael, thank you very much. Skeet, appreciate
we will drive.
that.
Leader says that Bell's going to drive the 2nd Levine family racing car next year. Be teammates with the Benedetto.
It could happen.
That's
just to get him in the Cup Series, and then maybe Hamlin out when his contract expires. Yeah, I could see that.
How many laps?
We are working 84 laps to go.
Yeah, I'm about 4 laps behind on my live feed here.
Have you heard of Berlin?
GT Parking House, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, folks.
What's going on, GT Park? Have we heard of Berlin Raceway? You should go out there someday. It's a short track. I've heard of it, Berlin Raceway, but I don't know where that is. Rays. Can you tell me where that is,
Germany. Please? It's in Germany.
I don't think he's talking about Berlin, Germany.
Yeah, poor old Bubba, bless his heart. Man, they're bringing junk every week. I mean, it's embarrassing how bad they are.
48 pit road, Hemrick pit road, Ryan Newman off of pit road, Kurt Busch pit road, Menard, Almirola, Suarez, Byron, Di Benedetto, all pit road. Green flag stops.
I'd be happy if Chase can get a top 13, Kyle Gavigan says.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chase, Hendrick, man, they're not, Lord have mercy.
Not. It's in Marne, Michigan.
Somebody missed the cone.
22 pit road.
Blaney is going to get a penalty.
Yeah, did he miss the commitment cone?
Yeah. Missed it bad.
Alan Edwards, our buddy over in England, would not be happy with that.
He would not.
No,
he would not.
He would not. Kyle Busch.
85 to go.
Pit road. All right, so your leader, as always, for whatever reason, Paul Wolfe and Brad Keselowski love to push the envelope. They are staying out as the leader. Paul Wolfe just knows stuff that most people don't, is all I can say. Somehow this will work out in Brad Case. It'll either bite him in the rear end or he's going to come out looking great.
Paul Wolfe's a beast.
He is. He's a great crew chief.
He's amazing. I mean, he really is. He's unbelievable. Hey, bro, don't look now, but we're only 12 thumbs up away from that magical 100 thumbs. What do you think about that?
Ask and ye shall receive, like the Bible says.
Exactly right.
Wow.
These guys are amazing. That is awesome. Thank you guys so much for the support tonight. This has been absolutely wonderful. Thank you for all subscriptions. Thank you for all the thumbs up. And, man, we've really enjoyed this race. It's winding down quick, ain't it, brother?
Leader pit road. Yeah, it has. Races go by really. Races go by quick when we're sitting here talking about it. That's for sure.
Denny gained on pit road on Kyle Busch, GT Masters says. Yeah. I wonder if GT Master and GT Park, I wonder if they're brothers.
I don't know.
Maybe even kin each other.
I don't know.
Is that true, guys? GT Master, GT Park, you guys know each other? You can or what?
All right, so this is going to hurt Keselowski as he is just now coming off pit road. Truex over in turn 2 has regained the lead. Let's see where...
Yeah, Anna said KB had a slow stop.
Yeah, he did. Keselowski's actually ahead of him. Jimmy Johnson is ahead of Kyle Busch. What?
GT says, no, I have.
I am of no relation, sir.
Paul
Wolf. Ooh, I didn't know this. Paul Wolf used to run a car at Kingsport in the early 2000s. Did not know that, Rotor. Did not
he
know
really?
that. Yeah, didn't know that.
That's news to me.
Where's he from originally? Anybody know that right offhand?
He's running at Kingsport. He's probably...
I would imagine he's somewhere close in the East Coast. That's worth a Google. Let's check it out.
Yeah, he had a bad stop. Kyle's had a horrible stop. Good Lord. It's terrible. Whatever happened to Greg Biffle? I think he just he ran his course at Roush, and it was time for him to retire. I mean, Greg Biffle was in his probably upper 40s or mid-40s when he quit, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Wolf. Greg Biffle is also running the trucks for Kyle Busch Motorsport in the summertime at Texas. I do know that. He's running a summer race at Texas with him.
Paul Wolf was born in Milford, New York. That's a long way away from Kingsport, Tennessee.
Well, I thought that was the next county over.
Well, it could be. That's just a couple of miles, I guess.
I know my geography.
It looks
like,
do. Yeah, you
just
do.
Like old Ernest T. Bass.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. All right. So, as the green flag stops have cycled around, you've got Martin Truex Jr. first, Clint Boyer second. 2-second lead now. Truex must have nailed pit road pretty dang well because he's got a 2-second lead over P2. However,
Shasta said she'd like to see a Polish race at Bristol. Going backwards.
Going backwards? Yeah, that'd be cool.
Ted Halpin is with us. Thank you for joining us, Ted. Ted said,
subscribe.
DW and Jeff Jordan, you have some competition. Outlaw and Wheelman.
Thank you, Ted. Appreciate that. Logano has cycled around to third. Harvick fourth. He's 5.5 seconds back. Hamlin's up to fifth. He gained 3 spots in that exchange. Newman up to sixth.
I took him out.
Yeah. Newman up to sixth. Kurt Busch up to 7th. Jimmy Johnson 8th. Keselowski fell back to 9th after staying out those few laps on those old tires. It really bit him in the rear end. Kyle Busch 10th. Yeah, he had a slow stop. Austin Dillon 11th.
Harvick 4th.
Yeah. Paul Menard 12th. There's your top 12.
All my 5 are still in the top 10, though. I think I'm going to score some pretty good points.
Mine are not.
If Shane Dill is watching, Shane, how's your going on fantasy so far?
Now, Shane Dill said he may have to go back to that John I. Burton prom and spy on that daughter of his. Just to make sure.
Skeet, are we going to Daytona this year? I will be going to the Daytona night race, yes. I will be there, good Lord willing. I'm scheduled to go on a cruise the week before that, and we step off the ship on that Friday, and I'll be right there at Daytona. I'm going to hang out for the weekend and go racing. So,
looks like the battle right here is Jimmy Johnson and Kyle Busch, not necessarily between.
Sylvia Holder is with us tonight. Thank you, Sylvia, for tuning in. She wants to know if we can tell her who the top 5 are and how many laps are left.
Yes, ma'am.
There's about 70
laps. You got
laps
70
left
to go. Your top 5 are Truex Jr., Clint Boyer, 3rd place Joey Logano, 4th Kevin Harvick, and 5th Denny Hamlin. Ryan Newman is in 6th, 7th Brad Keselowski, 8th Kurt Busch, 9th Kyle Busch, and 10th Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
Got 70 to go.
They just had green flag pit stop.
Just had a green flag stop, yep.
Sylvia is what happened and kind of got them straight out a little bit, but I'm sure there'll be a caution coming up. Skeet said, I'll see you there. It's an hour and a half away from me. Awesome, Skeet.
Super cool.
Like I said, if you guys ever want to talk or message, we're available to take messages only on Twitter. So our Twitter handles are in the description. If you guys want to follow us or get a hold of us in any way, please do so in the description there. Love to have you. Not asking you to follow on Twitter, but if you are interested in knowing things about this channel, things about iRacing, multiple things, we post multiple things a day. So if you are interested in that, please go over and follow us on Twitter and stay in contact with us there. So
Sylvia Holder, who's losing? That's Kyle Larson. He is 208 laps down. 208.
Yeah, he blew a tire and smacked that wall.
He's not going to win this race.
Who's leading? Sorry, Sylvia said. Right now it's Truex. Truex is about 1.8 seconds ahead.
Yep. There he is.
So it looks like Truex may be on his way to victory tonight.
Yes, DMS hands. We can go aerial view, absolutely.
Also, Cairo Sato says Truex needs a caution. John Barrington says hi. Hey, John.
Hello,
how are
John.
you?
GT Master,
Glad
I'd love to see him go back to Montreal. I love that Circuit de Villeneuve. I love it. I love Montreal. I love the F1 race. That's my third favorite F1 race. Second favorite is Monaco. First is Brazil.
Yeah.
Love them Formula 1. Love them Formula 1 cars.
Yeah, Chavi, I think it's going to be one of them races that we just don't know what happens, man, until it happens. It's hard to predict those restrict plate races. It's hard to do that.
Yeah.
Muhammad Alvin is with us tonight. Who led the most laps so far? I think it's been a toss-up between Truex and Penske, Team Penske, I believe.
There's been a lot of leaders lead a lot lot.
Yeah,
Harvick led the first
early.
35.
Kyle, Harvick,
Logano, Truex, Keselowski.
Got several people leading several laps.
There's been a lot of comers and goers, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Vincent, me too. 6 cars, amazing scheme. Yes, it's very nice, James. Wade Davis, Brazil is good.
Yes, it is. Brazil is good.
No flat earth. There was no delay. No, sir. There hasn't been any rain or anything.
The rain has stayed away. Thanks for joining us, Flat Earth.
Yes, thank you so much. Also, guys, if you're new to the channel, I'll throw it out another time. Please hit that subscribe if you like what you see. It helps out a little bit. And also, we're only 6 thumbs up from 100. If we can knock that out, that would be awesome. I see that 66 car now.
Mm-hmm.
With that paint scheme.
Is that the Sam Bass?
Yeah, golly, that's super nice. Yeah. Gee whiz. That's unbelievable. I hope they make a diecast of that. That would be awesome.
They could.
That is awesome.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Anna. I watch some Formula 1. I like Sebastian Vettel too. That's my guy. When he hopped in that Ferrari, I really started liking him a lot. I like them red Ferraris.
There ain't but about 2 drivers that can win in
that's true. That's true. It is more technical than NASCAR.
There's not a lot of passing in Formula 1. Usually, the way after the first couple of laps, they get strung out. They don't hardly ever change many positions. Actually,
well,
in my
true.
opinion.
Those cars can't run behind each other. They overheat too quickly, so they have to.
But I don't want to see. I want to see them passing for the lead every now and then.
Yeah, I liked old Kimi Räikkönen. I thought he was good too there, Wade Davis. Thank you very much for joining us, by the way.
Look, I'll play the hound out of some F1 racing too. I love those are some awesome cars to drive.
William Byron. Sure, I can go to William Byron. Let me find old.
I'd like to get some more people into the F1 on iRacing. Yeah. I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah. William Byron's running 13th right now. Hamilton is my favorite F1 car, Xavi says. Yeah, old Lewis Hamilton. Now that guy, holy cow, he's been on fire now for about 5 years. There's not many people that can show up and beat him consistently. That guy is good. We'll go back to the aerial view here.
Him and Jeff Gordon's real big buddies.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
they're real big buddies.
Yeah. You're welcome, John Barrington.
There's a race today in F1, the Chinese Grand Prix, Anna says.
That is true. I've got her set for the old DVR.
So, Anna, where is Anna's from the Philippines, right?
Yes.
Where's the closest F1 race at to you, Anna?
Probably Japan.
They run in Malaysia?
Malaysia, yeah.
They would run in Malaysia. That would be or Australia.
Australia, yeah.
Yeah, that would be probably the closest track to her.
They do have great names, Jim. You're exactly right. Kimi Räikkönen.
58
Sebastian
to go.
Vettel.
GT Master, can I join your league on iRacing? GT, you can actually join any race that we're in, but right now we're not running the league. Our league just got over with about a month ago, and we've not started a new one yet.
Yeah,
but
Jason.
What we do, GT, we run nightly races. And people watch the stream, and we chit chat, and we throw up rooms, but the password protected, so you have to really be watching the stream to get the password.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we'd love to have you.
Yeah, Jason Langley says he showed his wife the Ayrton Senna documentary, and she really enjoyed it. Yeah, that guy, man, he was legendary. And if you don't know the end of the story, he got killed racing a car. Leclerc and Bottas this season. Watch out for those two. Leclerc is going to be a rival teammate for Vettel. Here's the thing, in F1, the teammates are often rivals. It's a different style of racing, different It's just a different culture in Formula One. A lot of big money and big technology, and it's just a different style of racing. It is not the good old boy NASCAR racing, I'll say that. But that's okay. I enjoy it as much as I do NASCAR. I shouldn't say that. I enjoy NASCAR more, but I do watch the Formula One races.
I would like to see a couple of restarts to Shane.
Yeah.
Ted, I do watch IndyCar, but I usually just watch the oval races. I'm not much of the road course on IndyCar.
I'm not sure, Justin. I don't know. Honestly, we have no idea where we're running tonight. But when this race is over, we'll shut down this live stream, and then we'll go do a live stream of our iRacing series.
We'll get a plan together.
Yeah, we'll get a game plan together. You have to watch the stream often and closely to get the password. It changes often, GT Park says. Yes, GT, you tell them. We have been known to use the same password over and over. GT is being facetious. Vincent Galvez, the Williams paint job is so... Yeah, it is, man. Them F1 liveries are beautiful. They are indeed. The wrecks are crazy. They are definitely intense. There's so much technology in those cars. You get.
Let's put it on the. Let's put it on 14 and watch Boyer run up on.
He's 1 second back now. He's 1 second back. We got 50 laps to go.
Put it on the action.
The action scene. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, those F1 cars. Those guys were a little bit brave, if you know what I mean, back in the 60s through the 90s, like that, that's for sure. They're still brave today, even those Indy cars, man. I would not do an open wheel. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, they have some serious skill,
right.
Dan.
F1 drivers have some serious skill.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Shoot you out.
Joe Gibbs Racing going for 6 wins already. Yeah, Joe Gibbs.
Ethan Fish 21 high. I had to get ready for bed, but I'm still watching. All right, Ethan, thank you for hanging in there, buddy.
Yo, Clint now has cut it down to 8/10. He's cutting into that lead big time.
Clint should have won that race last week too.
John, it tells me here. I'm gonna pull down the rest of my computer. Hang on, I've got this locked. Let me give me 1 second. I'll show you what I see. I can pull this screen down. See up here at the top, I've got it's just my web browser, and it shows what lap we're on. We're on 352. Shows the driver I've clicked on, but I have to stretch it out a little bit to get it to fit my OBS template. If you're familiar with live streaming, you know what OBS is. So there's
Your audio is terrible, bro. Your audio is terrible. Can't hear anything.
Your audio is terrible.
Just give us a break here a minute, guys. Sorry. We're lagging.
I think it's him. If it's me, it's me. That's okay, but I think it's him. You see his camera's frozen up, and I think it's him. You back with us? All right, he's resetting his camera. Sometimes he has problems through Discord. That's what we use to video chat each other.
Yeah, I lag a little bit every now and then. Are you with me?
I got you, brother.
All right, good deal. I had to cut off. I had to cut off the race, and I'm just gonna watch through the YouTube channel here.
Yes,
but
he's entered the Matrix, Wade. Yes.
Sorry, guys.
I told him that sometimes you have Discord problems.
Hey, C. Marshall says we got the 100th thumb. We sure did. Thank you guys for that, man. We went over 100, bro. That's awesome. I love it.
Dan Leggett says it's 3:30 in the AM there in London, and I'm determined to watch this through the end. Awesome, Dan. Listen, Dan, I'm a huge, massive Chelsea fan. I cannot wait for later today when they play the Liverpool. Yeah.
Ooh, Liverpool. The Reds are in town, huh?
Yeah. I'm excited. I am excited.
You will never be. What is that?
You never walk alone.
You will never walk alone. Yeah. Liverpool.
It starts at 11:30 our time. I think that's 4:30 your time, Dan. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a huge match for Chelsea. Heck, it's a huge match for Liverpool too. They're trying to hold off Manchester City, and Chelsea's trying to get in that top 4. Man, what a phenomenal Premier League season. I don't even know if you're a soccer fan or not, Dan, or a football fan, but this guy sure is. Love myself some football.
I got into soccer when I was playing FIFA on the PlayStation, and I still follow it every now and then, but not like you.
Yeah, I love it.
Anna says the Chinese and Japanese GP are the nearest to her. The Malaysian GP has been removed from F1.
Yeah, that is right. That. Yes, it has. It has.
Best bet is Truex get tires and gas. Did Truex, is he out on a different pit strategy? Not on a different pit strategy.
He was one of... I don't think so. I think they've got enough to make it to the end.
I was saying...
Am I wrong about that?
Strategy.
I don't have my TV broadcast pulled up. I'm not listening to the TV broadcast. Do they not have enough to go to the end? I'm with you,
sure
James.
They pitted with less than 100 to go.
Yeah, it was right at 100 to go. I think that's enough of a fuel run.
I think Bowyer's going to. I don't know. Truex is going to hold him off here.
He's got it under a second, but it's actually down to 0.5 now. He's a half second back. Ooh, they really have a Vietnamese Grand Prix coming? I have not. I did not know that. I did not know the Vietnam Grand Prix would be a thing. I didn't know that. Let's see. Death taxes and Truex chokes the race away. Now that's about true, Muhammad. He has been known to give away a few, especially when that 22 car is behind him. Oh man, we were at Martinsville last fall, and I've never cheered so hard at a race than I cheered that night. That was great. What decade in NASCAR do you guys miss the most? I would say, for me personally, probably because I wasn't a fan until the early 2000s. So I'm going to go the early 2000s for me.
I would say the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, we're 38 laps to go. It says 43 laps to go on TV. Chronic says.
Little young Skillet is made it in the house tonight. Just left the TR, MC, and Bowman. I'm not sure what he means by that.
The track and Bowman had a good pit strategy in the first stage, but then he had something mess up.
Okay, I got you. So he left the track just a little bit early.
Yeah.
Fighting that traffic, getting out of the traffic there.
Yeah. Mark Norris.
Thank you, Little Young, for joining us tonight.
Robert Powell says the 60s. Yeah, man. That was the heyday of Petty and Pearson and all that bunch. Huge FIFA fan, Dan Leggett says, okay, but my ex-wife was a Chelsea fan. Ugh, sorry about that. Wasn't the reason I left her. She didn't agree with the one. That's why I left her. I got you. So sorry to rehash old memories, my man. I'm sorry about that. So you think as a Liverpool and Juventus fan. Okay.
Was that Juventus with old Ronaldo this year? That's big time there.
They could be.
He's tracked it down to less than a half a second, boys.
Yeah, he's 3/10.
I seen Bowyer win here one night in 2008.
We did.
He took advantage of Dale Jr. wrecking Kyle Busch down there in turn 3.
Jason Langley. Hey, Outlaw, you still stay up on international co-ed badminton? That Idaho team is tough.
I do, Jason. I have followed them a lot, and they can hit that bird around, can't they?
Yeah. Top qualifiers for the Chinese Grand Prix: Bottas, Lewis Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel. Very nice. Yeah, that should be a good one. The last Grand Prix was really good.
Vincent Galvez is going to the
United
States Grand Prix.
I want to go to Circuit of the Americas. I wish NASCAR would scrap the Roval. Sorry for you people in Charlotte, especially Alex Fisher. Thank you for the Coke 600 tickets, by the way. But scrap the Roval. Heck, I wouldn't care if they scrap Sonoma. Let's go to Circuit of the Americas down in Austin, Texas.
Idea.
Let's go to Circuit of the Americas. Good Lord, what a track. Man.
Clint, they say, so you think says Clint will have to move him out of the groove to win. I can see Clint doing it. Oh yeah, to get a win, he'll move him out of the way.
I don't know if Clint does that or not.
Little Young Skillet said Hamlin has been tracking them down all race.
Yeah, Hamlin's up to 5th now.
They're going to have to catch a caution for Hamlin to get him.
Well, we'll have a late race caution. We will have a late race caution. I can see that.
Well, they better hurry up. How many laps are we down to?
We are down to 31 to go. 30 to go right there. 30
all
to
right.
go.
Well, it better be happening.
Yeah. 30 to go.
If a caution comes out from this point, somebody's taking 2.
Now, I agree, K. Michael. That Roval race last year was awesome. No doubt about it. But I would just love to see NASCAR at Circuit of the Americas. When they first built that thing, I really thought that NASCAR would, hit that thing hard. But so far, there's been no interest in going there from what I hear. Yeah, I'd hate to see the Roval go. That was fun. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Chase is up to 14th. That's true. Eric Jones back to 15th. Man, that's going to hurt my fantasy team.
Let's see. Aiden said he was going to race go-karts at the Circuits of the American, then decided to break his ankles. That wasn't good.
Yeah, that's not good, Aiden.
Hated that, Aiden.
Yeah. How are those ankles?
Richmond is very bumping and rubbing, racing, lots of contact here, infamous debris caution. Yeah, I wish. I hope they throw one.
Mm-hmm. Drop a Texas race. I agree, man. Drop that spring Texas race and let's go to Circuit of the Americas. Goodness, how hard would it be?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not built for stock cars. That's true, Aiden. But, man, heck, to be honest with you, I don't know if Sonoma might be, but Watkins Glen really wasn't built for stock cars, if I'm not mistaken.
Anna, we're going to have to get a caution. I don't think anything's going to happen unless we get a caution.
Michael Yeager forgot to do his fantasy. I did too last week. I was sitting at Bristol Motor Speedway and realized I'd forgot to fill out my NASCAR lineup. And I tried to do it.
Boys,
didn't have
Johnny
any service.
Davis is with us now.
Hey,
Hello,
Johnny Davis. What's going on,
He's
Johnny?
on him, boys. He's on him.
He is.
Boyer's on him. Boyer's tracking him down. Put it on. Put a different camera on. Put it on in front of Truex, looking back, please.
10-4, solid copy on that. If I can work the mouse.
I'll go ahead and knock it out one more time, guys. If you're new to the channel, we appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. We have a good time on here watching the races with you guys. If you do like what you see, please subscribe to us and give us a thumbs up. We would appreciate it tonight. So thank you, everybody, for joining. It's hard to get to all the comments, but we do the best we can. So let's sit back and see if Boyer can pass this guy and get the win here.
Aiden says he's walking again, riding a bicycle again, maybe riding his dirt bike here by the start of May. Awesome. That is good to hear, Aiden. Pineapple says 14 saving tires. Larry Mack, any minute we give the last caution. Yeah, it's true. Steve Mills. Steve Mills now a friend of the Aces. Thank you very much,
Steve.
Steve. We really appreciate that.
Richmond is probably a great race to try to go and see. Lots of contact and rubbing, very good racing. Yes, I love it. We've been there several times, Little Young Skillet. We love it. We love it there.
It is good. Thank you very much, Michael Yeager.
Susan Melnick is with us. Thank you, Susan. Wants to know if we can see where the 41's at, please.
Sure, absolutely. The 41 is in. Oh, he's lapped. He's one lap down. I got him a shoot.
So leave it on this battle right here. Don't turn it. Leave it on this battle.
Little Young Skillet, now a friend of the Aces.
Yeah. AJ Yager says this may be Truex first short track. Yeah, he's never won on a short track.
It is right. He's never won at a short track.
Never won on a short track. Thank you for the subscription, you Little Young Skillet. Thank you so much.
And Shumori Mukherjee. And Shumori Mukherjee is now a friend of the Aces.
Like it. Luis Alva says Toyota's full of poop, apparently. That's pretty good, Luis. I like it.
Luis, awesome. I agree. Not a fan.
This is getting good, Andrew. It's getting real good.
Ooh, Jeffrey Bodine flipped down the front stretch was the first race at Daytona that Skeet 069 was at. That's awesome. That was a epic wreck. Uh-oh, Boyer to the inside.
Oh, boy.
Boyer to the inside. He's even.
Boy.
He's even.
Uh-oh. He's going to get it. He's got him.
Nope. Truex pulled back around.
He's going to get him. He's going to lay the bumper to him.
He better. He's got 21 laps to go here at the line.
He's going to lay the bumper to him.
I don't know.
He's got a faster car. He's running down. He knows that.
Ryder Gamer 87, what's up, Twitch viewer? Thank you very much. We're just enjoying the race, man.
Yeah, AJ, I think he's got him. I
don't know, man. That middle line is where the speed is. Clint might have to bump him. Clint might have to give him the chrome horn. I don't know.
All he needs to do is get door with him going down the front stretch. Get a fender. That's all he needs.
I don't know.
Ethan Manigad said that Truex is going to break this streak. I don't know. He gained a lot on him right there out of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Truex may hold him off here, guys. I don't know. Boyer's going to have to get ugly with him.
Don't look now, ladies and gents, but that 22 car is closing in. He is 1 second back, and I know it's because they're racing each other up front, but you let Logano get his nose in there.
Logano's down.
Yep, the 22 was. That's right, Mark. You're right. The 22, I think, was saving his tires.
Logano's just showing himself. He'll show himself. How many laps we got, bro?
We are down to 18 to go at the line, right here.
18 at the line.
18 to go. So I think Boyer's backed off a little bit, trying to save some stuff. That is letting Logano, who is still one second flat, back. And I think Truex may have to use too much rubber right here. And it's true too. Boyer was using a lot of tires too.
You know what Boyer's doing?
Saving?
He's laying back just a little bit, cooling his tires off, and then he's going to run it hard right here. Last 10 laps.
Keep doing that because Joey Logano's down to 9/10. This is going to be good, ladies and gents. I got a feeling. I've got a good feeling. 22 is there, K-Ro Sato says. You're right.
Han Solo says F1 tickets are
expensive.
They
are. They're ridiculous.
Good Lord.
They are ridiculous.
Anna's still chiming in. She wants Kyle to win. Well, don't we all, Anna? But it ain't going to happen.
We had a little GPS glitch right there.
Dadgummit, Kurt Busch fell out of the top 10.
Yeah.
Come on, Kurt, get a top 10
We got Chris Buescher, who's a lap car. We're working lap traffic here, and they're doing a good job of getting through. It looks like Logano's going to lose a little bit of time getting around Buescher.
Michael Trujillo, I have really enjoyed the coverage tonight. I hope to join you for another race sometime. Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much for joining us, man. That's what we're doing it for, man. Just have a good time and chat about some NASCAR. Thank you all.
If you are interested, hit that subscribe button, that little bell. We go live about every night. And catch us when we're on.
That's right.
14 is saving a tire. He is now, I think so. Delta Alpha 19 is poning. Now, I've not seen that old term in a long time. Is owning, but I think they might need one more pit to get to the end. Now, are we talking about fuel? We never did see anything in the comments.
No, I think we're good.
I think we're good on fuel.
Everybody pitted before with less than 100 to go. I think we're good. Now, I'm telling you right now, I think Boyer stayed back. He's getting ready to turn it on right now. I think you're going to see some bumping and running going on here in just a minute. 14 laps to go, Christian Lima says.
Yeah. Keiro Sato, we can watch the race on TV. That's very true. I don't have it pulled up with me right now. I actually enjoy watching this and chatting it up.
Yep, Matt Coker says Boyer's coming.
He is.
I think he laid back to save his tires a little bit.
Now, here's Logano. He's looking high. He's about a tenth off of Boyer.
Logano's pushing Boyer's what he's doing.
Yeah, he is. Yes, he is.
He's pushing him. He's pushing him down here on top of him.
You're welcome, Miss Anna. Thank you for joining us this evening from halfway around the world. Zach Ely.
Take care, Anna.
A subscriber. Thank you, Zach.
Very good, Zach Ely. I like that. James Cottinghill, the losers, Boyer. My man Truex leading. Truex needs this win, James says.
Ryder Gamer, thinking about coming to Dover. I was at Dover not last June, but the previous June. I've been to Dover twice, 2 times, or maybe 3 times. I can't remember.
And Simony Mukherjee says, thanks for the stream, guys. Watching it from India on Sunday morning from my bed. You got a fan in me. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Thank you so much. You take care, brother.
Appreciate you watching.
And thank you so much.
Hope you're having a good time. We are down to 10 to go, ladies and gents. Truex, your leader. Boyer, 3/10.
I don't know if we're going to catch him or not, bro.
I don't know. I don't know now.
If I'm going to pick a winner here, I want to see Boyer win it. I don't think Logano's burnt his stuff up too.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I could be wrong, but I want to see Boyer get it and lay his bumper to him. I need a little controversy in my NASCAR world.
I like controversy in NASCAR. I do too. We're down to 8 to go. Boyer not duplicating lap times. Lap traffic will determine the winner. Yes, I think you're right, Coker. Let's put it from behind Logano and see if this gets.
See if they can,
let's look at the lap traffic.
Reel him in a little bit.
Yeah, let's see if what Truex has to deal with here in the lap traffic. All right, so Boyer's getting close again, ladies and gents. He's a 10th back. He's on the bumper. We're watching from behind Logano, who's running 3rd. Boyer right in front of him.
Holy cow!
Yeah, here we go.
Put it on Boyer.
Let's see the top 3 action. Come on,
TJ says he likes controversy in his car racing. I do too. I do too.
Yeah, we're coming up on Stenhouse. We're coming up on Stenhouse.
Timothy, please say hello to my buddy Johnson. I've got him watching. Hey, Johnson.
Hey, Johnson. What's going up, buddy? Thank you.
Take care out there and be safe. And, man, we appreciate you guys serving the country, and we appreciate what you guys do for us.
Yes,
man.
we really do. We are a friend of the military. Our dad is a Vietnam veteran, and truly appreciate you guys serving our great country.
Gosh, this is crazy. If Kyle can't win, I'd rather see Truex. It's part of that.
5 to go. 5 to go.
Brian's not my fan of Logano.
5
Negative
to go.
Alex 88. Which track is better going out of these? Dover, Pocono, the Glen, or Kentucky?
Dover.
No doubt. Dover.
I will strongly confirm that.
Ted Halpin says, race clean, boys. I don't think he's going to get him, bro.
Logano's probably going to get Boyer. Logano's going to get Boyer.
Yeah.
Logano's going to get Boyer.
I think it's over.
Logano looks to be still hanging on. Come on, drive that thing off here, 22. Stay out of him, Boyer.
AJ Yager says Truex must win.
All right, here we go. Now, with 3 to go at the line, Logano's closing in. Could we see a replay of Martinsville?
Ooh, I forgot about that.
Could we see a replay?
You know he will.
Here comes Joey. Here comes Joey. What's Martin Truex thinking right here? What is Martin Truex thinking? I cannot let him get to my bumper.
Logan Montgomery, I swear if Logano wrecks Truex, he's going to be ticked.
All right, Logano's to the high side.
He's not going to catch him.
Oh, man.
He's not gonna catch
what is up? Come on. There we go. It came back. I'm a race
2 to go. 2 to go.
2 to go.
He's not going to catch him.
I don't know. He drives it hard down into one, but he overdrove that corner.
Yep, it's
he overdrove that corner.
Truex.
I don't know. No. Here we go. Logano's to the bumper, boys. Logano's to the bumper. Oh, what is Truex thinking right here? Oh, what's he going to do? Come on, Joey. Hammer down, brother. Hammer down, brother. Here we go. We're coming down the backstretch.
Is he going to lay it
He's on the bumper. He's on the bumper.
Pushes him up.
Come on. Dive that thing down there. Come on, Joey. Oh, he can't quite get to him. Truex pulls off and wins it. Truex is your winner. Wow. Dang, boys. Man, I thought the bump and run was possible. I really did.
What a race.
Logan, he wasn't that dirty right there. He raced him clean. Man, congratulations, you Truex fans. Congratulations on that.
Yeah, great job, guys. Thank you all so much.
Congratulations. Man, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Man, that was a good race.
That was a good race, yes.
Had a lot of good conversation.
Yes.
Enjoyed the hound out of that. That was fun as can be. So.
It was.
Thank everybody tonight for joining us, guys. Thank you all so much. It's been such a great time.
Here's some post-race audio.
Great time.
Yeah, he's not talking anymore. He was on the radio talking.
Yeah. Make a good point there, Flat Earth. Everybody have a wonderful Easter. We'll see you back at Talladega, that's for sure.
We'll be back at
Talladega. You guys do like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. And, man, we'll see you guys throughout the week on iRacing. And come check us out over on the iRacing side of the channel. You might enjoy that also. And, gosh, just fantastic night, Will, man. You got anything else?
Man, what a blast. Simply had a blast watching this race.
Sure did. I did, too.
We did a lot of chatting, and Race View is now off the air, but my goodness. Thank you guys for joining us. If you want to, we're going to shut this one down here in just a minute, and we're going to go back live, and we're going to run some iRacing. So, that being said, you guys take care. We'll see you at Talladega in 2 weeks. Happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter, and good night, everybody.